What's up, everybody? I forgot to turn the webcam on. I turned everything else on, but I did not do that. What's up, everybody? Appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. We thank you for hanging with us tonight. It is the LA Dodgers versus the Brew Crew. And oh my goodness, oh Lord, hold on a second here. I gotta exit this out here. Appreciate everybody being here tonight. My name is CeeLo. On the Go at CeeLo is our YouTube channel. And we're doing the Dodgers versus the Brewers tonight. Yes, sir. We're ready to have some fun. All right, one second. I gotta pull this out again. Come on, here we go. We'll get it back in there. We thank you guys for being here. We appreciate you being here. And the Dodgers with a close one last night, a close one on the channel. Or not on last night. We didn't get to do the game last night. We were out of town, but we are now back here for a full slate of baseball all the way through, as long as we can. So we'll see how that goes. As long as we can, we'll be bringing you the games here every night on the channel. So there we go. We're back up there now too as well. Thank you. So let's go through the lineups here tonight. Let's go through the lineups. I know there's a lot of channels doing this game, and I hope you stick with us because we're going to have the best content here. 3 MLB Game Day 3D all the way through live and play-by-play as it's happening, just like we do it here on our channel. If you've hung out with us before, that's how you know. And let's take a look at the Dodgers lineup, the visiting team. And it is Ohtani. Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman at first, Smith at behind the catcher, Muncy at third, Hernandez at right field, Edmonds at second base, Kiki Hernandez at left field, and Pages at center field. And on the mound tonight is Yamamoto on the mound tonight for your Dodgers. Now let's take a look at your Brew Crew, home team, Brew Crew. Here's the Brew Crew. It is Churio, Terang, Contreras, Yelich, Vaughn, Frelick, Durbin, Bowers in left field tonight, Ortiz at shortstop, and Peralta at pitcher. What's up, JJ? You have a great stream too, my friend. Hope you have a good night tonight, sir. Appreciate you, buddy. All the stuff, you my man. There's my man, play-by-play with JJ. He does it old school radio style. If you like that, make sure you check him out. All right, so there is your lineups. Ohtani, what's up with Ohtani? One hit in these playoffs. What's going on? Crazy stuff for Ohtani. Ohtani, the DH tonight. Bettis at shortstop. Freeman at first. Will Smith at catcher. Muncy at third. Hernandez at right field. Edmund at second. Kiki Hernandez at left. And Pages at center field. And Yamamoto behind the plate. And then there is Churio, Terang, Contreras, Yelich, Vaughn, Frelick, Durbin, Bowers, Ortiz, and Peralta on the mound tonight. Last time we saw Peralta, he was on the mound on our channel, and he got yanked pretty quick, and everybody thought, man, oh man, this is it. Cubs are gonna beat them, but they end up coming back and beating them. So let's take a look here. Let's get back to the main screen. Thank you guys for tuning in here tonight. Let's take a look at your Yahoo. Look at your pitchers here tonight. For Yamamoto, 2.49 ERA during the regular season, 12 wins, 8 losses with 201 Ks, 59 walks with a .99 whip. All right, and then here's Freddie Peralta, 2.70 ERA with 17 wins, 6 losses, and a 204 strikeouts, 66 walks with a 1.08 whip. And then we just went over the lineups there. Just see those there. And then let's take a look at the betting lines tonight. The betting lines. The Dodgers are minus 120. The Brewers are plus 100. The Dodgers are minus 1.5 run spread. Plus 1.5 for the Brewers. And total runs is 7. And let's see here. For the regular season, Brewers won the series 6-0. They own the Dodgers. Though last night, it almost came back to get them. But in the postseason, they are up on them 1-0 in this best of 7 games. So there is that. So take a look at that there. But the Dodgers trying to go up 2-0, going back to the West Coast. And let's take a look here also here for the Dodgers here. Here at the American Family Field. It's going to be on TBS and HBO Max tonight. Here's your pitchers. Like I said, we'll take a look at the 2025 postseason right here. 2.53 ERA for the postseason and a 4.66 ERA for Freddie Peralta. 10 hits allowed, 11 strikeouts, and 3 walks for Yamamoto. On the other side, Peralta, 7 hits allowed, 15 strikeouts, and 5 walks. So there is that. And then here is your batting lineups, regular season, postseason average. And here is the bullpen for your Dodgers in the last 3 days. They only used Trennan and Sasaki last night. 22 pitches for him, where he closed it out. Trennan with 11 pitches. But Blake Snell, domination last night against the Brewers until that last inning. Got a little shaky, gave up 1 run there in the bottom of the ninth, but they ended up winning 2-1. Crazy double play last night as well for the Brewers. Everybody's been looking at that highlight play. That's a nuts play. And then let's take a look at the fielding alignment for your Dodgers tonight. And there it is. Enrique Hernandez in left, Pages in center, Tuskar Hernandez in right field, Tommy Edman, Freddie Freeman, Betts, Muncy, and behind the plate, Will Smith. And let's take a look at the Brewers bullpen in the last 3 days. Look at that Mizorowski, 54 pitches in the last 3 days. I don't think you'll see him tonight, but lots of other ones available. Miguel, Uribe, and Patrick all pitched in the last yesterday, and also Coing and Ashby also all pitched. So, and then Patrick's also pitched 25 extra pitches in the last 3 days. So there is your bullpen for your Brewers. And I think that is it. Here's your fielding alignment. Here's how it's going to look out there for the Brewers. Bowers, Frelick, Churio, Terang, Ortiz, Durbin, Vaughn, and C-Train Contreras behind the dish. There's your money lines as we just went over. 7.5 total runs. It's now 7.5 total runs. And I think that is it. So let's take a look. Let's go back to the main screen. And let's guess who you got. Let's see, who do you have? Who do you got tonight? And why is it like that? So let's see what's going on here. So what do you got? Let me see your predictions in the chat. Let me see your predictions in the chat tonight. I think the Brewers take it tonight. I think the Brewers. All right, CeeLo. What's up, Nelly girl? Nelly, what's up? Good to see you, Nelly again. What's up? Let's see your predictions. 7 runs is the total. 7.5. Dodgers 3-1. Suzanne, I'm gonna go. I think Brewers win this one tonight, and it's gonna be 6-4 Brewers. 6-4 Brewers. Neil says Doyers for 6-4 Doyers. Dodgers get some early runs and blow away these Brewers back to LA. Go up 2-0. Ninja says 9-3 Dodgers. 9-3 Dodgers. Anybody else with your picks tonight? Anybody else? I got 6-4 Dodgers. 6-4 Dodgers. Anybody else tonight with your picks? Let me see your picks. Why is this doing what it's doing? It's crazy the way it is. Dodgers over 7.5 runs total night. He's got Dodgers over 7.5 runs. Peter's got 8-4 Brewers. Danny's got 4-3 Dodgers. Everybody picking Dodgers tonight except CeeLo. Dodgers 6-4. Lori, hello Lori, good to see you. And Freddie, what's up, man? Good to see you too as well. Let's go through the chat really quick. Freddie, Lori, Suzanne, Lloyd, Danny, Peter, Ninja, Neil. Who else is here? RB, welcome back, man. Let's go. He says, "What's up, RB? Good to see you." Eddie, Roger. Who else is here? Play-by-play with JJ was here a little while ago. Thanks for all the ones we're popping in. Had the stream up a little late. What's up, Green Bay Packers? Hello, everybody. Appreciate you being here. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. We're trying to get to 44 likes. Up 44 likes, we're honoring Hammer and Hank. And we're going to be bringing you MLB Game Day 3D. MLB Game Day 3D here on our YouTube channel. There we go. I had it messed up there. MLB Game Day 3D full screen. Some do it full screen. Some do it half screen. Some do it just the pitcher cam. Some do it this. We'll be doing batter cam and pitcher cam and strike zone and all those cameras. We're going to flip them to every single one of them. We're going to take advantage of it. And we'll explain to what MLB Game Day is later on. But right now, Dodgers up 1-0. 1-0 in the series. So First pitch coming up here in about 7 minutes. We're going all the way through to the World Series starting today. Our push to 40,000 subs as well. We're at 39,137. Help us out in game 2 of the NLCS here from American Family Field. We'll be back Thursday night for some more Dodgers Brewers from the left coast out there in Dodger Stadium. Tomorrow night, we got game 3 of the Blue Jays and the Mariners as they look to go up 3-0 as the Mariners are coming out on fire against those cold, cold Blue Jays. They've been outside freezing a little bit, so they don't look too good. Those bats don't look too good. So keep hitting that like for us. 41 likes. We're trying to get to 44. There's emojis in the chat as well. Also, let me see. Baller strike for the very first pitch. Peralta versus Otani. I'm going to take strike. Taking a strike on Otani. First pitch. Let me see. You got there just a bit outside. George says Hammer and Hank. That's right. I have 44 likes. Jay says 6-5 Brewers. There you go, Brewers. I got 6-4 Brewers. What up, George? Anybody else with your predictions? And baller strike in the chat. Miss Tom, what's up? Good to see you, Miss Tom. Thank you, Peter, for subs. Yeah, he's always saying subs. Tommy, what's up? Hello, Steele and all in chat. What's up, Tommy? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Collins Fishing Network, what's up? He says ball. Anybody else with ball or strike for the very first pitch? Ball or strike for the very first pitch? Let me see. As we are at game 2 of Brewers Dodgers. Mark says 7-4 Dodgers. And anybody else? Peter, strikeouts. Strike, he says. Brandon, 7-4. All right, what's up, Brandon? Good to see you. Kevin, go Brewers. Good to see you, Brewer fans, as you're coming in. One more like to 44s. Help us out. One more like to 44 likes here on our channel. Thank you guys for being here. There's lots of folks doing this game tonight. If you choose us, hanging with us, I appreciate you. Hopefully we'll get a whole lot more in here, and YouTube will share us out like they've been sharing us out like crazy. So, hey, people, give CeeLo a sub and thumbs up. That's right, Freddie. Let's see if we can get it. There's our 44 likes. Every 44 likes till 200 likes. We're going to do every 44 likes. 44 likes, Hammer and Hank. Every 44 likes, I ask you at this time, if you're a Dodgers fan, a Brewers fan. Hey, Brewers fans, you all know about Hammer and Hank. 44s in the chat, y'all. If you're a baseball fan, Braves fan, any type of fan, Hammer and Hank right here. Respect the 44s. 44s in the chat, y'all, as we honor Hammer and Hank. Every 44 likes here on YouTube. On the go, it's CeeLo respecting the 44, which it should be. 44 from a baseball fan. There you go, Tommy. Lori dropping those Dodgers. We'll see what happens. But Otani coming up here. This is going to be a good time. We're ready to have some fun. It's game 2 of the NLCS. Tomorrow, game 3 of the ALCS. The next day, game 4 of the NLCS. The next day, I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see what that schedule looks like. But I'm looking forward to having some fun here. It depends on where the Blue Jays and the Mariners play and where the Dodgers play and what's good for our schedule when they both play at the same time. If they separated enough, we could do both, but probably not. But we'll see how it goes. Go Brewers. Let's have a win tonight. Let's see. Patricia, good to see you, Patricia. Thanks for being here. Keep on hitting that like, y'all, as you're coming in, as we're going to have MLB Game Day 3D here. Jay dropping the Dodgers. The Doyers. Hello, Justin. What's up? Good to see you. Appreciate you here too as well. 51 likes, trying to get to 88. Hit that like for us. Very important to help us out with those likes. Help us out, y'all. 88 likes is our next goal. And then 100. We'll do 132. And then we'll do 170 something. And then 200. And then 300. If we can get that high, we'll see how it goes. So we did not get to do game 1 last night. But looking forward to trying to do as many games as possible here, going all the way through the World Series. And looking forward to doing our racing community as well, as that's been blowing up too. And we're on our push for 40,000 subs. If you have not subbed to our channel yet, please do. Our push to 40,000 subs, y'all. 40K. I can't believe it. We just hit 30K last May. So I can't believe 10,000 subs since May. Crazy stuff. As Stuart Scott said, booyah. That's right. Are you going to do anything on Sunday too? Well, we'll do NASCAR race on Sunday afternoon, and then whatever race it is or whatever game it is on Sunday night. Nice math skills, impressive. Thank you, RB. Yep. So we'll see how we get to 40K. That's our goal here. 40K. Hit that sub as you're coming in, and we're about to have some fun. Lifelong Cub fan, got to root for the division Brewers. Robert, welcome in. We did a lot of Cubs games, and we did the NLDS with the Cubs and the Brewers a couple games. We did the wild card with the Cubs, and looking forward to seeing what happens here tonight. Our first Dodgers game that we've done in the playoffs, so we'll see how this goes. We haven't got a chance to do any Dodger games. We've been kind of sticking on the AL side, but now we're kind of running out of teams to do. So here we are with the Dodgers and the Brewers. The only game on tonight. Lots of people will be doing it. So like I said, if you choose us to hang with us, you're going to have a good time. We do this in real time, so we'll probably be a little ahead of you while you're watching on TV. So make sure you put us on full screen. Enjoy it. Sit back. We're going to have a great call. My play-by-play is amazing. Well, I think it is. I'm a little biased, but make sure you give us a like and a thumbs up and a subscribe and a notification and share the stream out too as well. See everybody using those emojis in the chat. We have memberships for 99 cents, get you access to the emojis. And we're also, when you hear this sound,
got it!
If you're a Dodgers fan or a Brewers fan, you're putting K's in the chat to celebrate the strikeout of your pitcher striking someone else. So make sure you fill the chat with K's and have fun with that. This is a fan-friendly interactive chat. I don't have a dog in this fight. I'm an Atlanta Braves fan. So if you like the Dodgers or you like the Brewers, you can say go Dodgers, go Brewers, Brew Crew, Doyers, whatever you want to say. Go Ohtani, go Freddie Freeman, whatever. Make sure you're hitting that like and subscribing and having a good time tonight. There is no holding back on the chat. It's up to you guys to have some fun. So we'll see here. And Braden, what's going on? Let's go Dodgers and relax, he says. Tommy says Red Sox lifer, but the Brew Crew 6-1, I predict. All right, Tommy, got you there on that. Let's see here. Anybody else? What's up, Dondre? Good to see you. Oh, I got to turn the NASCAR stuff off too as well. CeeLo, Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman. That's right. Freddie. Yep, Freddie Freeman, former Brave. Let's see. My team's been out. I'm a Braves fan. That's right, Justin. We've just been kind of chilling. So here we go. First pitch coming up here in just a second. First pitch coming up here. Time for some cheese curds. That's right. So Peralta and Ohtani. Peralta's going to be looking in on Ohtani. Let's try this again. Come on, 3D. Why do you do that to me every time, 3D? It just sits and then it resets and it goes right back to where it was. It just takes a little while to load. When it gets going, though, it's pretty good. Let's try this again. Thanks for coming in here, y'all. And here we go. All right, first pitch for Ohtani coming up. Shohei Ohtani. Let's go. Show. Up to bat here. And here comes the first pitch. The first pitch is a strike. Curveball. Anybody said curveball strike? Congratulations. Pick your bobblehead up at the door. And it's 0-1. All right, here's Peralta's second pitch. Strike. 2-0-2. Keep hitting that like button. Keep on hitting that subscribe, y'all. 0-2 count on Ohtani already. What is up, Dodger fans, with Ohtani? What is up with him? He's down 0-2 already. Is it in his head or what? Is it in his head or what? What's up, Gerb? What's up? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. What is up with Ohtani? Here's the pitch. Just a bit outside. 1-2. Bob Uecker. Rest in peace. Bob Uecker. There's Ohtani. Let's see what he can do. Hey, Val. Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. We're doing Doyers. Here's the 1-2 for Peralta against Ohtani. And that's another ball in the dirt. That's a four-seam fastball. Four-seam fastball for Peralta. What is going on with Ohtani in his head? What's up, Seahawks? Good to see you too as well. Here we go. The 2-2 for Peralta. The pitch. Oh, struck him out.
Got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
One down. Crazy stuff here. One down. Did it mess up the... No, it didn't. Okay. Hello. Can you hear me? Check. Yeah, you can hear me now. Okay. Ohtani always scores late. All right, here's Mookie. Mookie. Here's Mookie. Mookie up to bat. Mookie up to bat here on Peralta. 1 down on a strikeout, taking Ohtani down. All right, here we go. Peralta comes set. The pitch. And that is a ball. Slide. Ooh, no. 1-1. I'm sorry. We missed the first pitch, apparently. 1-1. 1-1 count. Did Mookie Betts swing yet? He's been struggling. Like the top two have been struggling, y'all. Here it is. The pitch. Ball inside. It's 2-1. 2-1. Peralta already taken Ohtani down. Ohtani's stats of the late is not good. Ohtani's stats of late have not been good. Here we go. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. All right. 2-1. 2-1 count. The pitch. Ooh, inside. Inside. Oh, he called a strike. 2-2 on a curveball. 2-2 count. 2-2. There's the pitch. That's a ball. It's 3-2. Oh, is that a walk? 3-2. 3-2. 3-2 full count here to Mookie. No, he did walk. Okay. So Mookie takes his bat down there with him, and here is Freddie Freeman. Let me see Freddie. Freddie Freeman hit that home run last night. Maybe a home run for the Brewers tonight. We'll see. First pitch is a strike. 4-seam fastball. Checked the swing, but it was too late. 0-1. 0-1 count here. 200 in the house. Keep on hitting that like. Trying to get to 88 likes. Trying to get to 88 likes here. Mookie on first. Second pitch, a ball. It's 1-1. 1-1 count here. Peralta, Dodgers. I can't wait to see Kershaw on the mound. This might be the last of all games. Yeah. Here we go. Peralta, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes. 2 strikes. What's good, All In, man? What's up, dude? Appreciate you being here. Here we go. Peralta. The pitch. Popped up right field. Cheerio. Got him. 2 down. 2 down. As Freeman pops out to Cheerio in right field. That's 2 down. Mookie still at first. And now here's the catcher, Will Smith. Will Smith now. I gotta turn my. Let's turn on the audio. Let's turn on the sound noise so we can. Let's listen in to the ball field. Still can't believe I called that race last Sunday. I know, man. Crazy, bro. Is Ron the Truth Killing says, "What's up? What's up?" Here's the pitch for Will Smith. First pitch is a ball slider, 83-mile-an-hour slider. Freddie, don't be an Ohtani and swing at everything, Seahawks says. Keep hitting that like for us. We're almost over 200 folks in here trying to get to 88 likes. Help us out, y'all. Help us with those likes. Here's the pitch. Ooh, right down Main Street on a changeup. Right down Main Street on a changeup. It's 1-1. 1-1, 2 outs. 1-1, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. That's a foul ball. Foul ball. What's up, Cole Trickle? Cunley, what's up to T. Lee? What's going on? Good to see everybody in the house tonight. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. It's 1-1 count. 1-1 count here. 1-1. Here's the pitch. 1. Struck him out. I was way behind. 1-2. Struck him out.
Got him!
Ladies and gentlemen.
1-2. Struck him out. Salute, CeeLo Cunley. What's up? And Peralta strikes out 2. Great job for Peralta there. All right, so we are here. What's up, everybody? My name is CeeLo. On the Go with CeeLo is our YouTube channel. And we would love for you to subscribe to our channel. We're trying to get to 39,200 tonight if you haven't subbed already. And it's going to be, see if we can get some folks in here. It's going to be tough. But we'll see how it goes. I guess it is like that. It's just a little off. The camera's just a little off tonight. On the screen, you can barely see the first base side. Why? Oh, I don't like it that way. All right, we'll just leave it as is. All right, so coming up for your Brew Crew. Let's take a look coming up for your Brew Crew. Let's take a look at your Brew Crew coming up here. We'll go over the lineups too as well for the ones that are just joining us here tonight. Seriously? Hey, I didn't. Come on, change. There we go. Look at here, Cheerio, Terang, and Contreras. Cheerio, Terang, and Contreras coming up for your. And I'm here right. What's going on? Appreciate you being here. And there we go. Cheerio, Terang, and Contreras up to bat for your Brewers. And here is the lineups. We'll get that going for you too. High fives all in the chat. But thank you. I'm here right. Appreciate that sub. Appreciate the sub. There we go. And let me turn on that seal. Every time I strike out, always say sit down. That's right. There it is. So here is your lineup for your Brewers. Cheerio, Terang, Contreras, Yelich, Vaughn, Frelick, Durbin, Bowers, and Ortiz. There is your lineup for your Brew Crew. I see discussion with Dale Jr. NASCAR could be going back to season-long total points. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I think that's kind of boring, though. I think that's going to be kind of boring. All right, coming up here is Yamamoto, the right-handed pitcher, facing Cheerio, the right fielder. So we'll see what he can do here. Ninja says, I see Dondre Roger talking to thanks fan guy. Lloyd says, I think it's funny the media always chats up about Ohtani and Judge, and neither are very good in the playoffs year after year. All right, here is Yamamoto facing Cheerio. The first pitch is gonna be... That's a fly ball. Deep right center. Cheerio goes back, and it's a home run. Yes, sir. Brewers up 1-0. 1-0 Brewers. Wow, just like that. Yamamoto. Cheerio saw George Springer do it the other night for the Blue Jays. He said, I can do it too. First pitch. Gone. Woo. Wow, Cheerio. Big time homer. All right, it's Terang now up to bat. The second baseman, Terang. Here we go. The first pitch is a ball. 1-0. 1-0 on a 79-mile-an-hour. Wow, Cheerio, man. Woo! Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Second pitch is a foul. 1-1. 1-1 counts. Get up, get up, get out of here. Gone, Jalapeno. What's up? Kelly says confidence killer. Yeah, Brewers taking it deep for the Dodgers here, and they're up 1-0. Here's Yamamoto, the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike two. 1-2. 1-2. Keep hitting that like, keep hitting that subscribe, y'all. Trying to get to 88 likes. 88 likes. It's our first Dodger game, so it's going to be tough to kind of see if we can get some folks here that don't know about us yet. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, ground ball to short. Throws it over. Got him. That's 1 out. 1 out. Terang grounds out to... actually, Muncy was playing the shift more towards shortstop. He grabbed it and threw it to Freddie. That's a 5-3 if you're scoring at home. 5-3 if you're scoring at home. What's up, Dallas? Good to see you. Lawrence, hello as well. Dubs, Mustache Man gets a take to the trip down the slide. That's right. Yep. I guess we should have put the Mustache Man when he Scored the home run. We should have put those emojis in there too. All right, here is C-Train. C-Train up to bat. It's 0-1 on a splitter, swinging strike splitter. Here's the pitch, and that is a ground ball to Freddie. Freddie's gonna flip it to Yamamoto, and that's 2 down. 2 down here, 2 down, 2 down, and now here's Christian Yelich. Yelich up to bat. The Brewers started hitting last night in the 9th. Yeah, when that closer came in for the Dodgers. 82 likes, trying to get to 88. 82 likes, trying to get to 88. Help us out. The Brewers start hitting. See if they can keep on hitting tonight. Make this tied up at 1, going back to the left coast. Here's Christian Yelich, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. 0-1 to Yelich. The cutter, 93 on the cutter. All right, here's Yamamoto, come set, the pitch. Inside, it's 1-1. 1-1 count. 1-1 count. Trying to get to 40,000. Keep hitting that subscribe, y'all. What's up, Mountain Billy? Good to see you. Here's the pitch. Inside, it's 2-1. 2-1 counts. 2-1. Roger, Blue Jays win tomorrow night. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. 2-1. We'll see. Here's the pitch. That's a foul to the right side. Foul ball. Foul ball. It's 2-2. 2-2, 2 outs. A homer by Churio to right center, deep to right center, makes it 1-0 Brewers. It was the first pitch he threw to him. Yamamoto comes set, the pitch. Ground ball, Muncy playing the shift again, throws it across the Freeman. Got him, 3 down. 3 down, up and down. We go to the top of the second. Top of the second we go. Muncy, Hernandez, and Edman. Muncy, Hernandez, and Edman coming up. And it's Ohtani, Betts, Freeman, Smith, Muncy, Hernandez, Edman, Kiki Hernandez, and Pages is your lineup for your Dodgers. But 1-0 we go. Top of the second. Your Doyers are up to bat. My name is CeeLo. On the Go at CeeLo is our YouTube channel. And we would love for you... Oh, I'm going to put this in high. 1 second, y'all. I'm going to put this in high. Make it look more detailed. A little more detail. There we go. Ooh, look at that. What a difference. What a difference makes. But there it is. Muncy, Hernandez, and Edman coming up for your Doyers. All right, y'all. This is MLB Game Day 3D based on the Google StatCast cam at American Family Field. It is a MLB TV subscription. You have to pay for it. It's $39.95. It tracks baseball speed, player movement, and bat meat speed. Puts it in a program. Has the players come out of the dirt. And there you go. It's like what is watching the real game on the field at American Family Field, tracking it as we go. And we do a bunch of different cameras. We have the batter cam with strike zone cam, field cam, all of those things here. So this is the fan control fan. We just leave that up like that. And I hope you guys are enjoying it. So make sure you hit that like for us. Show us your appreciation by hitting a like. Well, there is 90 likes. Every 44 likes, we honor Hammer and Hank. And let me see those 44s in the chat, y'all. 44s in the chat. Respect the 44. Brew Crew, I know you know 44. Dodgers, I know you know the 44. Braves fans, you definitely know the 44. Please, at this time, respect the 44 and put the 44s in the chat. We'll do it again at 137 as we honor Hammer and Hank. Every 44 likes till 200 likes. Then we'll do it every 100 likes. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. 44s in the chat, y'all. Tommy says, what you gonna do, brother, when CeeLo streams run wild on you, brother? All right, let's see what Muncy can do against Peralta. Peralta struck out Ohtani and Freeman was out. Was it who? Will Smith. It was Will Smith. So we'll see what happens here. Talladega this weekend. Yep. CeeLo was going to go to Talladega, but he is not. He's staying in the studio to hang out with y'all and be right here with everything, with baseball and NASCAR going on this weekend. we're here taking advantage of it. And looking here, here's Brutal Jay's statistics in games 1 and 2 for Seattle. 3-9. Jay's got 0 runs and 1 hit. Here is Max Muncy. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a ball. 1-0 ball. 93-mile-an-hour fastball. Ball. Thanks for doing this game, CeeLo. You're welcome, man. I wanted to make sure I got home for it. Here we go. Muncy up the bat. Peralta. Here's the 0-1. That's a strike. Caught the corner. 1-1. 82-mile-an-hour slider. 82-mile-an-hour slider. Thank you guys for hanging with us tonight. What's up, Lenny? Good to see you. Go Dodgers. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes. 1-2. 1-2. Brewers must win or they're in trouble. Yeah, they don't want to go out there 2-0 on there. So we'll see. Muncy for the playoffs. He's batting .278. Here is the 1-2. Ball just a bit outside. 2-2 on a curveball. 2-2 on a curveball. Bad pitch. Don't swing, Muncy. Here we go. The 2-2. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Third base. Durbin. Durbin in foul territory. Got it. That's 1 down. Foul territory. Durbin goes over there and gets it in foul territory. 1 down here for Max Muncy. All right, here's Hernandez, the right fielder. He can do some damage, y'all. He can put it in the stands quicker than anything. He can put it in the stands and tie this game up at 1 if he would like to. All right, Peralta comes set. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a ball. Curveball, 1-0. Curveball, 1-0. 1-0 on a 82-mile-an-hour curveball. Escar Hernandez, let's go, Dondre says. Here's the pitch. Ball low again. It's 2-0. 2-0 count, y'all. 2-0 count. Thanks for the ones hanging out with us tonight. We thank you for being here. Trying to get 2 more likes to 100. 2 more likes to 100. Here's the pitch. Ball low. Ball low. 3-0. Now, the question is, does Hernandez have the green light here? That's the question. Does he have the green light? Or Hernandez? Let's go Dodgers, Roger. What's up, man? Good to see you, Roger. Here's the pitch. Oh, he did not have the green light. 3-1. 3-1. I'd like to see a game-tying home run, he says. I'd like to see a game-tying home run. Here we go. The pitch. Oh, fouled it off. So he was up 3-0. He was up 3-0. And now it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes here. Hernandez steps out of the box here. Just kind of thinking about things here. Stepping out of the box. Turn this one off. And turn that one off. Okay, we're better now. All right, Hernandez steps back in the box. Peralta comes set. Here's the 3-2. That's deep. Deep fly ball. Left field. Way back. Hernandez, as I just said, ties it up. And the Dodgers up there now tied at 1. Hernandez takes it deep. I don't see how far it was, but man, oh man, I just talked about how he could put it in the stands in 1 second. And it is now 1-1. Here's Tommy Edman, last year's NLCS MVP. And his first pitch is a strike. Here's Peralta. Ball high. What's up, Spain? Everybody tell Spain hi. What's up in the chat? No, just wearing my Brave stuff. Even field, even field. Leafs 3, Preds 2. Suck it, CeeLo. The pitch. Strike. Strike. It is 1-2. 1-2. Peralta Both starters giving up a home run here. What's up, Coach? Good to see you. Appreciate you. That's the way worry about Ohtani to pitch to. Exactly. To Teo. Yep. Here is Edman here stepping it in. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that's a right field hit. Nope. Churio steals it away from him in right field. Churio gets it, and that's 2 down. 2 down as Tommy Edman lines out to Jackson Churio in right field. All right, here is Kiki Hernandez up to bat, y'all. Kiki. Let me see what he can do. Kiki. Fun fact, I follow Liverpool in EPL. Interesting. Here's the pitch. Outside ball. 1-0. 1-0 count. Have you sent my hat? Earl, I have not had a chance. This week, I will do all the shopping for everybody this week. I'll do all the shopping for everybody this week, Earl. The pitch. Strike. Unless you're changing your hat style again. What's up, Vegas? What's up, Vegas? Dallas, how the Jays do the last 2 games. Wasn't paying attention. Oh. Oh. Kiki here up to bat here. 1-1, 2 outs. The pitch. That's low. That's low. 2-1. 2-1. Claire, what's up? Dallas. That's funny. 2-1 here to Hernandez. There's the pitch. That's a foul ball. 2-2. 2-2 count. Foul ball, Hernandez. What up, Peter? Good to see you back. Keep sharing us out, y'all. That's the only way. We're going to probably get some more folks in here. 107 likes. Keep it going with the likes here. The pitch. And that is a base hit. Ground ball up the middle. Frelick's going to grab it and throw it back in, but Kiki gets a base hit, a 2-out single. And now the bottom of the order, Pages, the center fielder. Pages, yes, I'm full of boring, interesting sports wrestling tidbits. There you go. RB, what's up? Edible. Brewers versus Mariners. What's up, man? RB, good to see you. Grant, Seth, freaking Rollins is injured. Yeah, I know. Crazy stuff, huh? All right, here we go. Pages. Here's the pitch. Swinging it. Fouled off. Fouled off. Got a piece of that one. Fouled off. 0-1. Got a piece of that one. Got me a Junior Motorsports t-shirt. Nice, Roger. I guess I'll wear it next Saturday. I like to see the Mariners sweep the Blue Jays. That's funny. Here's Pages. Yo, 1. Ball. 1-1. 1-1. 95-mile-an-hour fastball. 1-1. 1-1. Keep hitting that like for us, y'all. Keep hitting that subscribe. Trying to get to 39,150 tonight. See if we can climb some more. Here's the pitch. That is a base hit to right field. That's going to bounce to the corner. Pages is going 2. That's going to score another run. And it's Kiki coming around to score. And it's 2-1 Dodgers. Two to one Dodgers. Dodgers make a statement here in the top of the second. It was very nice. What's Opa Joe? Let's go Dodgers, he says. All right, here is Ohtani now. Ohtani first up, struck out. So Ohtani struck out last time. Peralta, can he get him again? As Kiki went all the way around and got in there before the tag at home base. All right, here we go. Ohtani. Let me see those 17s in the chat, y'all. 17s. Ohtani. Here's the pitch. All low outside. Oh, called a strike? Yeah, look at that placement. 0-1. Okay. 0-1. What's up, Jake? Good to see you. Walk up, Gary says. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Painting the corners. Painting the corners. 0-2 count. Ohtani. Show up to bat. I was 17 once. Do something, Lori says. All right, here's the pitch. Ohtani, right to Churio, lined out. And that's 3. Ohtani makes contact, but Churio was right there. Could have scored, but the Dodgers do score. It is 2 runs scored here in the top of the second. We go to the bottom of the second. Brew coming up to bats. See if they can tie this sucker up at 2. All right, here is your at-bats. Vaughn, Frelick, and Durbin. Vaughn, Freeland, and Durbin coming up. There's your lineups for your Dodgers. Appreciate you. A can of corn. It was more of a line drive. Line drive. It really wasn't very high where he could just sit there and it comes to him. But, yep, those are nice, too, on a can of corn. There's your lineups, y'all. Appreciate the ones coming in here. We're 111 likes. Keep hitting the likes at 132. We're going to honor Hammer and Hank again. 132. We'll honor Hammer and Hank again. And then 186, 180, or 176. We'll honor Hammer and again. And at 200, we'll do 136, then 200 likes. So see if we can get to that. Make sure you get us to 200 likes, girls. Our goal here. And subscribe to the channel. 39,141. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when we go live. But coming back out here is Yamamoto versus Vaughn, Frelick, and Durbin. Coming up here in the bottom of the second. All right. Dodgers score, making it 2-1. Ohtani just does not factor into the playoffs at all. Yeah, he hasn't done so well. Has not done so well at all. Grant says Toronto Maple Leafs smell. Ooh. And the Leafs killing my Preds 4-2. So much for our undefeated streak for the Predators. But Vaughn looking on here as Yamamoto getting warmed up. Wrestling Talk, so is CM Punk the #1 contender? Yes, he is. He is the #1 contender. So lots of games here in the next 7 days, y'all, all the way through Monday. And then we'll see how it goes right there. We'll see how many games are still going Game 7 or not. But we're definitely going to be bringing you MLB Game Day 3D all the way through the World Series. So appreciate you. I started out a Dodger fan back in the Steve Garvey days, Kelly says. All right. The first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. He could play it deep. He could put it in the stands. I've seen him do it. Thanks, Jake and CeeLo. Wasn't sure. Ohtani's a class act and made people love baseball again. He's the MVP of the century. MVP. King Vaughn. Yeah, boy. What's up, yeah, boy? Appreciate you being here. All right, here is Vaughn. Appreciate all the love here tonight. Vaughn stepping in the box. Yamamoto, his first pitch. He comes set. He kicks, he deals, and that first pitch is a ball. Splitter, 91-mile-an-hour splitter. Long time ago, Kelly. Are you 39? Here's Andrew Vaughn. Ball again. 2 balls. Both inside pitches. 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Yamamoto trying to jam him here. Here's Vaughn. Ground ball to third. Muncy drops it. He tries to get it back over there. Throws it high. Safe. So Muncy bobbled it, and then he tried to hurry the throw. Freddie had to go high. Luckily, he caught it where it was going in the dugout. And that's a error on Max Muncy. That's not recorded a hit as Muncy let the ball fly. And thankfully, Freddie caught that. All right, here is Frelick, the center fielder. But Muncy, alligator. Come on, Muncy. Alligator right here. Alligator, man. Here's Frelick, first pitch. Right to first, Freeman to second. Oh, it was foul. Okay. Foul ball. It was close. It was Klaus. Close there, but called foul. Frelick, luckily, it was foul for the Dodgers because Freddie had to throw to second first, then touch first. And then Freddie threw it over Mookie's head. and it went into left field, but it was a foul. So Frelick, 0-1 count here on a curveball. Next pitch here for Yamamoto. Back to Freddie again. Freddie's going to throw it to second. And no play at first. No play at first. That's 1 out. 1 out. Frelick grounds into a force out. Freddie Freeman to shortstop. Bettis gets Vaughn at second. But Frelick to first. Safe. So 1 out. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. 1 out in the bottom of the second. My ex was an agent. Would she could be considered a FedEx? Ooh. Just came in to give you a like. Happy to be me. Thanks so much, buddy. Appreciate you being here. Miguel says, my first baseball game I was aware of attending was 1973 in Milwaukee. I'm a lifelong fan. Miguel, thanks for being here. Now here's Durbin, the third baseman. Durbin, the third baseman, batting .263 on the playoffs here. Playoffs? All right, here's the pitch for Yamamoto. The pitch. First pitch is a foul ball to the left side. Durbin pulls it foul. It was a sinker. Sinker, 0-1. 0-1 count, 1 strike. See what Durbin can get into here. Playoffs. Here's Yamamoto's 0-1. The pitch. That's another foul. Pulls it foul again. 0-2. Grant says WWE screwing LA Knight. Yeah. Yeah. 0-2 here to Durbin. The third baseman. Trying to do something here. Runner at first. Frelick at first after he grounded into a force out. Red Sox aren't in the playoffs. No, they're not. I like that. Playoffs. That's right, Gary. Jim Mora. Here we go. The 0-2. Oh, frozen pizzas. Got him.
Got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Frozen pizzas. Anytime a batter strikes out looking, we call it frozen pizzas because he's frozen at the plate. Right past him. Frozen. We put frozen pizzas in the chat every time someone gets caught looking. Dodger fans, Brewer fans, have that with the pizzas when your pitcher does that for them. And here's Bowers now, the left fielder. His first pitch was a swinging strike, 79 mile an hour. Sleepy, what's up, Sleepy? Titans fired the head coach. No surprise, I know. Sell the team, y'all. Sell the team. 342 in the house, trying to get to 132 on the likes. So we're 10 more likes to go. 11 more likes to go to Hank Aaron, and one more time. Help us hit those likes for us. Subscribe to 39,143. Here we go. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And that is a ground ball to short. Edmund throws it across. Got him. No, Mookie throws it across. Got him. And that is 3. Thought about going to second, but he couldn't get there in time. And Bettis throws to Freeman. That's a 6-3 if you're scoring at home. 6-3. Brewers run out of time. It's still 2-1 Dodgers. All right, we're at the top of the third, and it is Bettis, Freeman, and Smith. Bettis, Freeman, and Smith. Bettis walk, Freeman 0 for 1, and Will Smith 0 for 1 with a strikeout. The Bo Sox miss Mookie, Tommy says. And then here's your lineups. And keep hitting that like, keep hitting that subscribe, y'all. Help us out. Help us out. All right, and here is my social media. If you want to check out our social medias tonight. There's that. On the Go at CeeLo's our Facebook page. CeeLord16's our Twitter. On the Go at CeeLo1's our Instagram. And On the Go with CeeLo's our TikTok. Make sure you're liking us, following us, all that good stuff right over here. So you know when we go live at any time. Well, I can't say I'm happy camper, Trevor says. Trevor, what's up? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. But there are our social medias. Make sure you check us out. Following us all the time. Brew Crew coming back out here. Toronto is 0-3, trailing 2-0 in series, and teams are 3-28, trailing 2-0 in a series for the ALCS. Tommy says, my dude, thanks for the massive shout out. Digging these, sharing the channel. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it, Tommy. All right. See what happens here. Like I said, there's so many channels doing this game. It's the only game on tonight. No football, no nothing. So we appreciate you following us right here. Must be doing something right if we have at least something in here on the chat. Not growing like it was in the last couple nights, but like I said, there are some huge Dodger channels. Behind the bag, it gets thrown. Buckner, here comes Knight to score, and the Mets win. All right. Peralta back out there to face Mookie. Mookie dropping those 50s, Lori. I see you. Mookie dropping those 50s. I'm loving it. Mookie walked last time up. This is the greatest 3D channel with CeeLo, and we're having a great time. Thank you, Lloyd. And Dylan, what's up, man? He says, I hope Bettis gets a hit, and Freeman, too, as well. Vince Scully, Bill Buckner, never forget. And here is, we got C-Train batting here. Peralta, first pitch is a ground ball to short. Picks it up, throws it across. And that is one down. Ortiz to Vaughn. That's a 6-3, 1 out. As Betts not patient enough. Grant, CeeLo, you're great again. Thank you, buddy. Sweet Caroline. All right, up to bat, Freddie Freeman. See those Freddies in the house tonight, y'all. Freddie, first pitch is a ball, changeup, 87-mile-an-hour changeup. All right, here we go. Peralta, the pitch. Outside ball, it's 2-0. 2-0 count. 2-0 count. Coming from the Philippines, go Dodgers, Pro says. I don't know. 2-0 count for Freddie Freeman. Peralta, 49th pitch is a strike. Right down Main Street, 93 on the gun. It's 2-1. 2-1 counts. Leafs are winning. Must be a full moon. 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes. It's 2-2. 2-2. Freddie Freeman here. 0 for 1 tonight. Can he get a hit? For Freddie. Here's the pitch. That's a ground ball. Ortiz playing the shift. Got him. Ortiz playing pretty much behind second base. They had the shift, and they can only go at second. They can't go any farther, so they knew how to play that. Ortiz was looking for it, knew it the whole entire time. Great stop there. Great defensive call for the Brew Crew. Here's Will Smith. He struck out last time. Peralta got him here. He's 0-1. Robin Yount, Paul Molitor, legends of the Brewers. I know, I was about to say, those guys are pretty good. Let's go Brewers from Atlanta, GSU. First pitch, strike, 0-1 on a 79-mile-an-hour curveball, 79-mile-an-hour curveball. Let's go Brew Crew. Lots of Brewers fans in here tonight. Love to see it. Ball outside. How many Brew Crew fans, how many Dodger fans we have in this chat? Let me see in the chat. And we're 2 away from Honor and Hammer and Hank again. Let's see those 44s in chat. If you get 2 more likes, the NLCS has a feel of a World Series. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Shortstop Ortiz is going to make all the plays here. Ortiz got it. And that's 3. That is 3. We go to the top of the 4th. Bottom of the 3rd. Sorry, bottom of the 3rd. Ortiz, Churio, and Terang. Ortiz, Churio, and Terang. Kelly says, go Braves. All right. I mean, all of us Braves fans were Brewer fans at one time, right? Because they were the Braves too. The Milwaukee Braves. Go Braves. Dodgers, Braves. Jake says, Brew Crew for Grant. Dodgers for Tommy. Tommy, good to see you, bro. Kevin says, go Brewers. Lots of Brewers in the house tonight. Some Dodgers as well. Freddie, Dodgers. I love the Dodgers, Dondre says. Boston Braves also. There you go, Grant. Yes, that's it too. So Ortiz, Churio, and Terang. Ortiz, Churio, and Terang coming up. I'd hyped Savage for the Jays, but he was not on his game, sadly. Seattle's just a good team, man. Seattle can put runs on the board no matter where, how, or when. Capital of the world. All right, Ortiz, Churio, who had the first pitch home run. We'll see what he can do second time up against Yamamoto. Do Brewer fans still have any I will towards Molitor, Paul Molitor? Still can't believe Jays are 0-2. I know. Crazy stuff. I love Mookie. The wrestler, the crusher, the man who made Milwaukee famous. And yes, Mariners look good. They do. GSU says, was it Eddie Matthews that played for all three versions of the Braves? I'm not sure. Good trivia question, GSU. Seattle is a super solid team this season. They are, Lloyd, for sure. Dodgers down. Brewskis 2-1 right now on the bottom of the third. Ortiz, the shortstop, the righty. Churio, the righty, and Terang, the lefty, coming up here for your Brew Crew. All right. 347 in the house. Thanks so much for hanging with us. 136 likes. One more like. Honor Hammer and Hank. We'll do that again. One more like, y'all. Hit the like. Show your appreciation. Let's go Ortiz. Let's see what he can do. Mariners are going for the brooms. They got to win 2 more, though. 2 more. It's not best of 5. It's best of 7, which is tough. I think you'll like the full season points deal, NASCAR CeeLo. Do you remember from before this playoff mess started? Just wondered. Yeah, I do remember that, but I don't want to, I don't want to see like Christopher Bell win it 3-4 races to go. Like, that's not what I want to see. Not says I like. Thanks so much for the like. And there we know we're still at 142. Thanks so much, guys. Let's see those 44s in the chat. Every 44 likes. We honor Hammer and Hank, and the first pitch was a ball to Joey Ortiz. We see those 44s. Respect the 44 one more time. Here's the pitch. That's a little blooper back to Yamamoto. He's going to step a couple steps, throw it to Freeman, and that's 1 down. 1 down. That's a 1-3 if you're scoring at home. 1-3 Ortiz with a little blooper back to Yamamoto. And here is Churio. Now let's see if Yamamoto pitches him differently, as Yamamoto gave up a first pitch home run to this cat. Let's see what happens. Mariners destined to win the World Series, Grant says. All right, here's the pitch. Throws a bunt. Ooh, look at Churio. First pitch is a strike, called strike cutter, 92-mile-an-hour cutter. 44s in the chat, y'all. Honoring Hammer and Hank. And we'll do it again at 200 likes. Second pitch is a foul. Curveball, 0-2. 77-mile-an-hour curveball. You pin that subscribe, 39,142. Trying to get to 39,150. According to my research, the Boston Braves actually won a World Series. 1914, maybe? 1915? All right, here is the 0-2 to Churio. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him that time. He didn't hit a home run. He struck him out.
Got him!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Got him. K's in the chat, Dodger fans. K's in the chat. 1 down. 2 down. Sorry, 2 down. And now here's the second baseman, Terang. He's 0 for 1. Andre says, sit down, Churio. Here's the pitch. Outside ball, 1-0. 92 splitter. Kelly says Jeff Gordon had 30 top 10s and still finished second to Jimmy. Yep, it's crazy. Who has home field advantage in the World Series? Who won the All-Star game? Strike. That's how it does it. Whoever won the All-Star game. Terang here. Pitch. That's a little base hit over Muncy's head. That's going to be a base hit. That's a 2-out single. Terang gets a base hit over Muncy's head. And that's a base hit for Terang. And now C-Train. Choo, choo. Let's go C-Train. Contreras. Let's go Contreras. Love the Brewers, but I love put my money on the Dodgers. Playoff Dodgers aren't the same as regular season Dodgers. They've been keeping it close with the Brew Crew. Well, the Brew Crew's been keeping it close. It hasn't been those Mariner Dodger matchups, or Mariner J matchups. And here's C-Train. C-Train now steps into the back. Did it freeze on me? Yes, it did. 1 second, y'all. Good gosh. 1 second. The count is 0-2 to C-Train. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. 0-2. Back out. My goodness. 0-2. You didn't see anyone win the championship that early. Come on. Just freezes up sometimes. And C-Train lines out and makes it 3 outs. C-Train lines out. And it's 3 outs. Lined out to Mookie. Lined out to Mookie. Sorry about that, y'all. Sometimes it just freezes. All right. There we go. 400 in the chat. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. We appreciate you. 403 in the chat. And up to bat for your Doyers. Up to bat for your Doyers is Muncy, Hernandez, and Edman. Muncy, Hernandez, and Edman. Here's your box scores, as you guys love. Look at the box scores. Muncy. Yeah, sometimes the 3D just freezes. Home Run Derby finished the All-Star game for the first time. So, yeah, so the the NL has the home field advantage. That's how they do it. The Babe also was a Brooklyn Dodger. Yep. So, Muncy, Hernandez, Edman coming up for your Doyers. Muncy 0 for 1. Hernandez with the big home run off of Peralta, and Edman 0 for 1. All right. As we do all the cameras here, y'all. We do all the cameras. Ric Flair says, to be the man, woo, you got to beat the man. Woo! And I spent more money on Ric Flair. Woo! Best baseball movie chat, go. Little rookie of the year. My pick, rookie of the year. David Flair was a terrible wrestler. No, it's whoever has the better record now. Not the All-Star game. Oh, did it change? When did that happen? When did that change, Jake? I thought it was the All-Star game gave her the home field advantage. All right, Max Muncy coming in here to bat against Peralta again. See what he can do. Elijah, good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Elijah. 148 likes, trying to get to 200 likes. Much for a souvenir baseball over the right field fence. Muncy for a souvenir baseball over the right field fence. The real Jackson. What's up, real Jackson? Appreciate you being here. I think Jake is right, Gary says. Muncy, I understand who you're saying. See what Muncy can do here, the third baseman. Had that error that got them on base. Didn't really do anything for him, though. 389 in the house. Thanks so much, guys, for the likes. Trying to get to 200 likes. 200 likes tonight. 200 likes. Here's the pitch to Peralta. First pitch is a strike. 94 on the gun. 94 on the gun. Operating at legal capacity. Go Crew. Good to see ya. Operating at legal capacity. Peralta's second pitch is ball high. 1-1. 1-1 counts. The six-sided wrestling ring was strange. Do they do the pitch time in postseason? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Here's the pitch. 2-1 outside. 2-1 on a four-seam fastball. 2-1 count. 2-1 count. Peter, what's up, man? What's up, Peter? All right, here's Muncy. Swing. Nice play by Andrew Vaughn. He dove up and got it. Snagged that one. That was going fair. And that's definitely a double for Muncy if he doesn't catch that. And Muncy lines out to Andrew Vaughn. That's one down. One down here in the top of the fourth. One down, top of the fourth. Zoom Patrol, what's up, CeeLo? Zoom Patrol in the house. I'm watching the West Coast Series, Dodgers and Mariners. We'll see what happens, man. I'd like to see the Mariners in there, definitely, because we have gotten that Mariners algorithm, y'all. That Mariners algorithm likes us. So we'll probably be we'll see how the games do tomorrow. Definitely only one game tomorrow, Mariners, Jays. We'll be doing that tomorrow night. Ball low. Ball low, 1-1. 1-1 counts. 1-1 counts. Four-seam fastball. Four-seam fastball. Here we go. Max is starting to hit the ball. Look out. The pitch. Ball again. It's 2-1. 2-1 count on a slider. 2-1 count. Hit the like. That's right, man. We're trying to get to 200 likes. We're only at 162. 200 likes is our next goal. Here is Hernandez, who took it deep to left field. The pitch. That's a foul. Foul ball, 93-mile-an-hour fastball, 2-2 count. Max is starting to hit. Oh no, Ghost Runner? No Ghost Runner either in the playoffs either. No Ghost Runner. I'd like to see the West Coast Series and maybe Ohtani would come alive. Brother Love, I love you. Grant, thanks for being here, bro. Here's the 2-2. Peralta at 63 pitches coming up right here. Here's the pitch. Ooh, did he go? Did he go? No, he did not. It's a ball. 3-2 full count here to Hernandez. What channel is this on? It's on TBS and HBO Max. TBS and HBO Max. Oh, Brother Love debuted with The Undertaker. Oh, yeah, Brother Love. Here's the 3-2. The pitch. Ground ball, short third base. Picks it up, scoops it, throws it across. Nice scoop by Andrew Vaughn. And he's out. 2 outs. Nice scoop by Andrew Vaughn, and he's out. Who's got some super chat for CeeLo? That's right, man. See, but you don't have it, it's all good. Opa J, so shout out CeeLo from Philippines. Opa Joe, thanks so much, buddy. Gary says, hey, Hayes wants to hit Vaughn, and why not? Everyone else wants in the league does. All right, so we got 2 outs, and now here's Tommy Edman. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Tommy Edman, strike 1 coming up here. Thanks so much for hanging out there. 430 in the house. It's slowly growing as we're trying to get more folks are trying to figure out about us. That's a fly ball to right field in a gap. That's going to drop. Tommy's going 2, and that's a save. Save. Tommy Edman with a hit, 2-out double, and Tommy Edman puts a double. Their Dodgers are in scoring position again. All right, here's Kiki Hernandez. He's 1 for 1 with a run scored. That's the first double for Tommy Edman in this postseason. He's batting .280, and Peralta in trouble here with runners in scoring position with Kiki up to bat. He got a hit off him last time. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Four-seam fastball, 1-0. They're fist fighting already in preseason NBA tonight. It is crazy. YouTube, but with a banner. Here we go. Peralta, the 1-0. Inside again, 2-0. What did Roger say? Roger, what's up, Green Bay Packers, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for being here, guys. 2-0 count. Peralta trying to jam Hernandez. Kiki there. 2 outs. It's fouled off. 2-1. 2-1. Who's going for the Dodgers, Patrick says. I said Brewers 6-4. I don't know if that's going to happen. Pit stop hobby Brewers.com. Make sure you check out Notchism, $1.99. Make sure you check out the website, pitstophobby.com. Make sure you check it out. Those RC cars. Nice. Make sure you check it out. Thanks for the $1.99. Everybody tell Notchism, thanks so much for the $1.99. Appreciate you, buddy. Here is Kiki. Or Enrique. Sorry, Enrique. All right, Peralta comes set. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Brewer fans.
Got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him, y'all. We got him. All right, we go to the bottom of the fourth. Your Brew Crew coming up. It's Yelich, Vaughn, and Frelick. Yelich, Vaughn, and Frelick coming up for your Brew Crew. 160 likes. We're trying to get to 200 likes, y'all. 200 likes. We'll honor Hammer and Hank again at 200 likes. Make sure you subscribe to 39,142. Trying to get to 39,150. Keep hitting. Shows your appreciation, y'all. If you like what you see, anything you see tonight, make sure you do it. So Yelich, 0 for 1. Vaughn, 0 for 1. And Frelick, 0 for 1. There's your box scores for your Brewers, because I know you guys got some parlays going on out there. I know you do. Brewers fan tonight, 4-3. We'll see, Gary. I said 6-3. I don't think that's happening unless they get to the bullpen, which could possibly happen too. Dodgers bullpen looks good. Blake Snell saved the bullpen for the Dodgers last night. He looked amazing. Blake Snell doing his thing. Vince McMahon said that's got to be king. All right. Tomorrow night, it is Jays Mariners. Jays Mariners tomorrow night right here. Jays Mariners tomorrow night. And then we got these both series. Could they go game 7? We'll see. Miss Tom says sub, 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 and sub. Please, thank you. All right. 171 likes. 29 to go to 200. 29 to go to 200. Help us out. What up, CeeLo? Like and dislike. Good to see you. Dodger bullpen isn't that good, operating says. I didn't have to use the bullpen last night. Blake Snell shut it down, and they only had to use 2 guys last night. So they got a full bullpen to work if they need be. Brew Crew has a little more action in their bullpen yesterday. The Dodgers bullpen is doing a cardiac job lately. Yep. And it just showed there when the reliever came in, the closer, the new Dodgers closer came in. Yelich throwing it down. All right, here's Yelich. He's the DH. He's 0 for 1 tonight. You argue with Glenn Jacobs, he will give you the choke slam on a tombstone. All right, here we go. Bottom of the fourth. Brew Crew coming out. Brew Crew. Joe who? Who? Al's in the chat. Here's Yamamoto back out there. Here's the pitch. First pitch. Strike. Strike 1. 0-1 on a splitter. That was Yamamoto's 34th pitch. He's cruising. Peralta's got like 60 something. So 2 Ks, 3 innings pitched, inside ball 1-1 on a 92-mile splitter. Ryan, what's up? Good to see you. Joe Mama, Christopher says. Joe Mama. Joe Mama. All right, here's Yelich. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. That was a ball, by the way, there. Yelich, I don't know what you're trying to swing at. That was, even if you would have made contact, he would have jammed you. Here's the 1-2 for Yamamoto. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Dodger fans, cave.
Got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him. We got him. Go sit down, Timothy says. Go sit down. Go sit down. Here's Andrew Vaughn, the first baseman. He's up to bat. First pitch is a strike. Cutter, 92-mile-an-hour cutter. Andrew Vaughn, 0 for 1. Vaughn batting .211 on the postseason. Here's the pitch. That's a fly ball. Center field, back to the wall, but Pages gets him. And that's 2 outs. Pages snacks it. 2 down. Andrew Vaughn flies out center. It's an unassisted 8, if you want to call it that. Unassisted 8. West Palm Beach getting hit with a breeze tonight. Here's Frelick now. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Frelick 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Strike. Curveball. 75-mile-an-hour curveball. 0-1. 0-1 count here. 458 in the house. Thanks so much for being here tonight. Keep sharing the stream out, telling folks about us. We are the most up-to-date game right here, live as it's happening. We're probably in front of a lot of TVs that are on. We're going faster than what's being broadcast on the TV right now. We're giving you the play-by-play. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. It's 1-2. 1-2. That's right. Center. 179 likes, trying to get to 200. 200. Here's Yamamoto. 2 outs. The 1-2. Ooh, outside ball. 2-2. 2-2. 2-2. Frelick trying to get on base here. Frelick trying to get on base. Here's the pitch. That's a ground ball. The shift was on to second, and Frelick found a hole. It's a 2-out single for Frelick. The shift was over towards second, and Muncy could not get to it. And that's a 2-out single. All right, here's Durbin, the third baseman. He's 0 for 1 here. Durbin 0 for 1 tonight. Durbin 0 for 1. All right. Keep on hitting that sub, y'all. Keep hitting that subscribe. Just touched in. Like button smashed. Dexter, thanks so much, buddy. Thanks so much. Bum, 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 bum. Here is Durbin. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Pitch. That's a foul ball. Foul ball. Who do you think is going to win, Mariners or Blue Jays? I want to see the Mariners and Blue Jays in the World Series. That's what I want to see. I want to see Mariners, Blue Jays in the, Mariners, Brewers. Sorry, Mariners, Brewers in the World Series. Here is the 0-1. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. What's up, Jesse? Welcome back. Oh, I missed a strike. That's a strikeout. Struck him out. Struck him out. Durbin goes down swinging. Boom.
Got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him. All right, we go to the top of the 5th. Top of the 5th now. Top of the 5th. Top of the 5th. 480 folks here tonight. Thanks so much, guys. Trying to break that 500 people in the chat. 480. Tell a friend. Share the stream out. Pages, who made that last out in the outfield. Owen is 1 for 1 with a double and RBI. Ohtani 0 for 2 tonight. And Betts 0 for 1 with a walk. And here's your lineups for your Doyers. Pitchers duel here. Yep, we've seen these pitchers duels for sure. 187 likes. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. Cheers to everybody. Trying to get to 200. We're 13 away from 200. Working hard tonight, Lloyd, for these likes and subs. 39,145. Trying to get to 39,150. Help us out there. 39,150. We haven't really done many Dodger games too, so that's another reason too. Just hit the like. Your picks for the World Series are right on. Shoeman, thank you so much, Shoeman. Appreciate that. As we're watching Peralta back out there. Peralta, 71 pitches for Peralta now. 4 innings pitched, 3 Ks, 2 earned. As we're in the bottom of the 4th. Top of the 5th. Sorry, top of the 5th. Top of the 5th. Pages 1 for 1 with a double. RBI. Ohtani 0 for 2 and Betts 0 for 1 and walk. All right. Make sure you guys become a member. 99 cents gets you access to those emojis you see in the chat with the strikeouts and the pizzas and the Dodger emojis and all that stuff. The jerseys and everything. That's 99 cents. Become a member today. Also, $1.99 is the Pro membership, which gets you the emojis and early access to vlogs when we drop them. And then also MVP gets you early access to rookie, all of the emojis, all the preview of the early access to the vlogs, and a special live stream. I just bought NASCAR 25, so we'll be doing some of that. Could be possibly doing it tonight, a late night stream of NASCAR 25. We'll see how that goes. I think whoever wins this series will take the World Series in 5. We'll see. All right, here we go. Pages up to bat here. Peralta, his 72nd pitch coming up as he's getting deep into his pitch count. Here's the pitch. Ooh, fouled off. Fouled off. Pages. Looked like it hit him, but it fouled off. I'm going to watch this some replay here. It did. It hit the bat, though. Luckily. Sandy Alomar Jr. or seniors. Rest in peace. Oh, man. I remember his son, too. Didn't we make mad history the other night? Maybe it's team. I don't know. It's just there's a lot of Dodgers streamers. There's one guy that shows the game. So that's another problem. There's lots of Dodgers streamers. There's lots of people. It's the only game on tonight. It's not like there's multiple games. One doing the Dodger game, one doing the other. But oh, wait a minute. They say it hit Pages, so he's taking base. Pages is going to the base. It looked like it hit him, not the bat. So I haven't seen an up-close shot on that. But Pages with a opening, man. Both things freeze all the time. So here is up to bat. It's Ohtani. Ohtani, first pitch is a ball. Let me see those 17s in the chat. Ohtani. Oh, 1 pitch. Strike one. 1-1. 1-1 count or Ohtani. He's 0 for 2. Back over to first. So 1-1 count here. 1-1 count to Ohtani. He's due for a homer. Opa Joe says. Opa Joe. There's Ohtani. And the pitch. Jammed him foul. Ohtani. Auto Parts. Molly, what's up? Good to see you. The Seattle Pilots were sold and moved to Milwaukee way back when I played Little League. I'm now 67. Awesome, Molly. Thanks for being here. Roger says, thanks, Miss Tom. Here we go, Ohtani trying to do something here. 1-2. Oh, another one.
Got
What is
it!
wrong with Ohtani?
Ladies and gentlemen,
He can't do nothing. Wow, another K, Brewer fans. K's in the chats. K's in the chats. Yeah, Joe Carter played with the Blue Jays and Indians. And Todd, what's up? Says New York teams will leave if Mandoni taxes the rich. All professional sports gone from New York. And Peralta gets Ohtani for the 2nd time tonight. Now here's Mookie. Mookie. See those 50s, y'all. Mookie. Tried to fake out the throw to first. It's 1-1. 1-1 count. 1-1 count. Shout out to Melkor in Seattle, please. Kalina. What's up, Kalina? A pitch. Ball low. Now it's, I think it's 2-1. 2-1, I believe. We'll see here in a second. 2-1. You should not chase bad pitches, Ohtani. Runner at first, the pitch. That's a foul. Yeah, it was 2-1. It's now 2-2. 2-2. Almost to 500 folks in here. We'll see if we can get there again. 194 likes. We're trying to get to 200. We'll honor Hammer and Hank again. At 200 likes, that was a foul ball to the right side. Here's Mookie. Steps out of the box after that foul ball. Yelich needs to wake up too, Gary says. Here's Mookie. 1 out. 2-2. Comes set. He kicks. He deals. 3-2. 3-2. Ball got a little late. The runner does not go. We got 200 likes. We're 4 to go to 200. Help us out at 200 likes. We'll honor Hammer and Hank again. It is 3-2. Full count. Mookie Betts up to bat here. You got Freddie Freeman on deck. The 1-2-3 hitters here. Not doing much tonight for the Dodgers. Not doing much tonight. 2-1 Dodgers, the pitch. And that's a foul ball. It's still 3-2 full count. Ohtani stinks so bad, Eddie says. What's up, Eddie? Good to see you. 200 likes. Get that 200 likes. Respect the 44s, y'all. Respect the 44. Every 100 likes now, we're doing 44s. So make it count here. Make it count. Here's Mookie. Here's Peralta. 83rd pitch for Peralta. The pitch. Ground ball. Third. 5, 4, 3. Double play. Brewers pull it off a double play and get out of the inning. 5-4-3 double play, y'all. 5-4-3 double play for the Brewers. Brew Crew get out of the jam. They go to the bottom of the 5th. 2-1 Dodgers. All right, up to bat for your Brew Crew. It's Bowers, Ortiz, and Churio. Bowers, Ortiz, and Churio coming up to bat. Bowers 0 for 1, Ortiz 0 for 1, and Churio 1 for 2 with a homer, a K, and an RBI. As the mods off, are the mods off today? No, it's just one of those days, I guess. Sometimes they're here, sometimes they're not. There's no ruling that they have to be here. They don't get paid to be here. So if they show up, they show up, which is grateful for me. We do have our mods here. Some they're just watching. You don't even know they're there. Are the mods off? So they're always there. Someone's watching all the time. Always watching. Boy says Judge is like Ohtani. He disappears in the playoffs. Brew Crew are in this. Yeah, they are. They are in this, y'all. Brew Crew in this. Let's see what happens. All right. Brew Crew. Bowers, Ortiz, and Churio. Bowers 0 for 1, Ortiz 0 for 1, and Churio 1 for 2, a homer, a K, and an RBI. Churio took a first hit pitch deep to right center and made it 1-0 Brewers in the top of the first. Tiff, I see you. I see you, Tiff. What's up, Tiff? Welcome back. Appreciate you being here. Watching from AU. Thanks for the channel. You're welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being here, y'all. John, weird thing to compare Ohtani and Judge, John says. I think they're just talking about how they're disappearing here in the playoffs. Playoffs? That's what I think he's talking about. Judge had a good postseason, though. Judge had a really good postseason there in those ending games. So, I don't know. He did kind of come alive. So, I don't know. Maybe that's playoffs. That's right. Playoffs. Jim Mora. Just want to win a game. All right, Bowers, Mason, Yamamoto out there. Yamamoto only 47 pitches, four innings pitched, 4 Ks, and 1 earned run. So we'll see here. Does anyone know why Vaughn's first base hit didn't count as a hit? It was an error. It was an error on Max Muncy. Max Muncy jumbled it, and when he hurried to throw, the ball carried, and Freeman had to go up and catch it. So they're calling that an error, which it hit off the glove right here. It hit off the glove when he tried to alligator it, so I don't know. All right, here we go. Yamamoto back out here. Here's Bowers, the left fielder. Here's the pitch. That's a foul ball. First pitch foul, 96-mile-an-hour fastball foul. Rogers, did the Brewers go to the AL and then back to the NL? I don't think so. I don't remember that. I thought my nose was bleeding, but it's not. Here's the pitch. It is a ball high in the zone. It's 1-1 on a splitter. You're welcome, Doc. Macho Man. Oh, yeah. In 82, did the Braves have all that facial hair? They hit homers like crazy. Here's the pitch. That's a foul ball. It's 1-2. Tiff with a 444, Hammer and Hank. 200 likes. Thank you, guys. 444 super chat for Tiff. Everybody tell Tiff thank you so much, as we respect the 44s at 200 likes. I don't know if we've done that yet or not. 44s, every 100 likes, we're respecting the 44. The pitch. On the outside, it's 2-2. We'll just do it one more time. Every 100 likes now, we honor Hammer and Hank. 44s in the chat. 44s in the chat, y'all. Thank you, Tiff. Here's the 2-2. Out off again to the left side. Muncy. Out of play. Foul ball. 2-2. 2-2. 535 in the house. Slowly growing, y'all. 200 likes. Let's get to 300 now. 300 likes is the next one. It wouldn't hurt to honor him again, right, Jess? Do it every 100 likes now. Here's the pitch. That's a ball low. It's 3-2. Brew Crew trying to get a lead-off walk here. 2022 MLB got rid of pitchers batting. Yes, they did. Senior 44. They won last year and 2021, so it's fine. Appreciate all the love here tonight. I know there's a lot of people watching this game, doing other games, and you choose us. We thank you for that. We'll be back for some more. I promise you that. Here's Yamamoto. There's the pitch. That's a fly ball. Right field. Hernandez on top of it to the warning track. But 1 out. Wow. They thought it was gone. It was going back to the wall, but just not enough. He was in the dirt. All right, here's the shortstop, Ortiz. Ortiz up to bat. Enjoying the stream and game, Tiff. Thank you, Roger. All right, here's Ortiz. See what he can do. As Yamamoto now at 54 pitches, 4 in the third innings pitch, 4 Ks, 1 earned run. First pitch is an outside ball, 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. One more sub, the 39,150. We thank you guys so much. You going to Martinsville Race, CeeLo? No, I'll be in the studio for the rest of the year watching the races. Ball low. It's 2-0 in the dirt. The NASCAR video got 50,000 likes. Yep, it did. 50,000 views. 50,000 views on Sunday. It was huge. Huge. It's 2-0 count here to Ortiz, and they have a mountain visit here. What's going on? Clark coming out to talk to Yamamoto and Muncy. See what's going on here. Actually, they're out. Something's going on with Yamamoto. Muncy's like, hold back, hold back. Coach coming out to talk to him. We got a mound visit here. There's something going on with Yamamoto. Coach coming out too as well, seeing what's going on here. And we got the translator out there as well for Yamamoto and Muncy and Smith on the mound right now. Is that it for Yamamoto? No, it's not. Okay. So they just wanted to make sure what they were doing here with Ortiz. Down 2-0. Here's Ortiz now back in the box. Yamamoto looking him down. The pitch. 3-0. 3-0. He's not injured. He's good. They were just kind of seeing what was going on there. Mariners will make short work of the Jays. Huge. Here we go. The pitch. Did not have the green light. That was a 4-seam fastball right down Main Street. 3-1. 3-1. Ortiz trying to get a 1-out walk here. The runner at first. They're discussing. You think Macho Man was better? Yeah, they're asking. What do you say? Did you eat my Snickers in the dugout? Here we go. Ortiz In the box. Yamamoto, the pitch. Walked him. Steven Tyler, tell him where to go. All right, walked him. We got runners at first and second now. No, runner at first, sorry. 1 out walk. Runner at first. And top of the order now with Churio. Top of the order with Churio now. No, don't walk him, Dondre says. Gene Simmons and Ace Frehley. Here we go. 212 likes, trying to get to 300 likes now. 300 likes. Here's the pitch. Outside ball. Outside ball. 1-0. 1-0 count. 1-0 count. Churio, who took a deep first pitch in the first inning off of Yamamoto, and he struck out the next at bat. Churio, line drive, left field. Oh, Hernandez sweeps that one in, and that's 2 outs. Line drive to left field. Hernandez was there. So that's 2. All right, now Turang. He's the second baseman. He's 1 for 2, and he's batting 154 for the postseason. One more sub to 39,150. Help us out, y'all. It wasn't a can of corn. Swing and a miss to Turang. That's a 92-mile-an-hour splitter. 92-mile-an-hour splitter, 0-1. Aaron Boone definitely will be fired. They've been talking about it. Just hasn't happened yet. So 2 outs here for Turang. He's trying to get another base hit. Here we go. Ball in the low in the dirt. Splitter, 1-1. 1-1. Proud to be a Dodger fan, Eddie. 0-1. One more sub, the 39,150. Here's the pitch. It's fouled off. 1-1. 1-1. Ace canceled his tour, medical reasons. Gene was in a car accident. He passed out at the wheel. Oh my gosh. CeeLo has Freddie envy. All right, here's Turang. The 1-1. Pitch. Whoa. Did he get him? Anyway, Turang was called out on strikes anyways. And that's a strikeout.
Got him!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Yamamoto gets Turang. And it's over. We go to the 6th. 2-1 Dodgers. It's been a low-scoring game for both. There we go. All right, let's take a look at your lineups for your Dodgers. Freeman, Smith, and Muncy. Freeman, Smith, and Muncy up for your Dodgers here. Same score like yesterday. Yeah, it was 2-1. Of course, it was 2-1 in the end of the 9th there. Jerry Seinfeld, next Yankees manager. But I don't want a puffy shirt. Tiffany says, what kind of subs? He's talking food. Freeman 0 for 2, Will Smith 0 for 2, and Muncy 0 for 2. Coming up for your Dodgers, Freeman, Smith, and Muncy 0-2, 0-2, and 0-2. 0-2, 213 likes. CeeLo, I'm rooting for the Dodgers because of Freddie. I understand totally. 550 in the house. Thanks so much, guys, for hanging out with us. 550 in the house. See if we can get some more folks. Share the stream out. Tell the folks we're trying to get to 300 likes. Help us out. Heading back west to Dodger Stadium on Thursday night. We'll be here for that. Heading back west Thursday night, Dodger Stadium. Steve Harvey on deck, old school reference. Dodgers definitely playing like defending champs right now. They are. Great defense. Pitching is looking good for Yamamoto. Freddie. not done anything tonight. He's 0 for 2. These next 3 guys haven't done anything. Hernandez, who hit the big home run, and also both Hernandez doing pretty good here in this game. Kiki and Teskar. All right. See how you do here, Freddie. Who's pitching on Thursday? I'm not sure. Not really sure who's pitching on Thursday. I haven't seen that yet. Freddie Freeman up to bat. All right, Freddie facing Peralta. 83rd pitch, 84th pitch coming up here for Peralta. 5 innings pitched, 4 Ks, 2 earned. Down 2-1 here. Peralta. Here's the pitch. That's a fly ball. First pitch, right field deep. And now this one is a can of corn. 1 down. 1 down on a can of corn. 1 down on a can of corn. Didn't have to move much. Maybe a couple steps up. All right, here's Will Smith. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Will Smith. Stuffed pasta shells at Mama's house. She's a Dodgers fan, Danny. Winco's screaming Cecilia pizza. 577 in the house. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody doing the 3D tonight. Funny how last year we were the only ones doing 3D. We blew up. And now there's everybody doing the 3D. But different people doing 3D different ways. Like someone has just a pitcher cam. Someone just has the strikeout cam. How many runs do you think will happen? Maybe 3-2 might be the final. 4-2. Outside ball, 101. 101 here. Peralta, 86 pitches now. 86 pitches. That's Yamamoto on the mound right now. Nancy. Strike, 1-2. What a 4-seam fastball. 4-seam fastball. One and two, 1 out. The pitch. Ball low. Ball low. I did join your 3D live last year, same time. Awesome. Welcome back. You haven't got to do many Dodger games this year. Remember last year, everyone said how you were doing this. I know, right? Everybody loved it last year. Then the word got out. Smith fouls it off. It's 2-2. 2-2. Everybody figured it out. They're like, oh, this is 3D. This is the way to go. And it was history after that. But we were still doing pretty well. Still doing pretty well. Some of the folks that have never seen it before. Some of the teams that don't have streamers. That's ground ball. Third base. Picks it up. Throws it across. Got him. Nice throw. Durbin with the snag. Vaughn with the catch. That's 2 down. 2 down. Here at American Family Field. Now here is Muncy. He's 0 for 2 here. Top of the 6th for the Dodgers. It's Yamamoto. Nazia. I guess that's how you say it. It's Yamamoto on the mound right now for the Dodgers. But this is Peralta. He's up to 90 pitches now. Here's the pitch to Muncy. And that is a ball. Just missed the zone. It's 1-0. I'm linking your enthusiasm and your general love for the game. Yep. I love baseball, man. I hope you can tell. Hope you guys know what I'm talking about, too. Love baseball. There's a pitch outside. Just a bit outside. 2-0. Jesse says, did you see the Blue Jays game the other day? The Blue Jays got cooked. We did game 1. We did not do game 2. I was out of town yesterday. Here's the 2-0. The pitch. Ball low. 3-0 count now. Peralta wasting pitches here. He's 93 pitches. Now let's see if Muncy has the green light. Do they give Muncy the green light here? The bat. 600 folks in here now. Appreciate you. 614. Here we go. Peralta comes set. It's Muncy. Here's the pitch. Ooh, 2. Muncy did not have the green light. It's 3-1 on a 4-seam fastball. 93 on the gun. 4-seam fastball. 93 on the gun. All right, Peralta now number 95. Number 95 on Peralta. And that's a foul ball left side. Third base trying to get there. Foul. Foul ball. It's 3-2. 3-2 for Max Muncy. Fouled it out of play. Peralta might be his last inning here. And the Brewers will have to go to the bullpen in the top of the 7th. Here's Peralta, the pitch. Fouled it off again. Muncy hooks it right. Pulls it to the right side. Blue Jays are getting debeaked. Debeaked. Trying to get to 300 likes. Help us out with the likes, y'all. 226. Muncy on the 3-2. Muncy on the 3-2. The pitch. There's a fly ball. Deep center field. Way back. God. Dodgers put another exclamation point. Muncy with the home run. Muncy on a 3-2. Fly ball, his first homer of the postseason. Doyers 3, Brewers 1. Muncy, the hero, to center field. I told you, the real Jackson says. Boom. Man, oh, man. All right, here is Hernandez. He hit a homer as well. Is that it? That is it for Peralta. And Peralta is done. His final line score is 5 2/3 innings pitched, 4 Ks, 3 earned runs for Peralta. And that's it for Peralta tonight. I'll let you look at the final line score for Peralta. There it is. 5 2/3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 1 walk, and 4 Ks. There it is. Nazia, he is not in the game. He is not in the game. Someone say he's not in the game. Uribe. Abner Uribe coming in as the new pitcher for your Brewers. New pitcher for your Brewers as Peralta is yanked out of this game. The game with the Blue Jays was 10-3. Yeah. Muncy might be the unsung MVP. He could be. He could be. But homers tonight is the name of the game for the Dodgers. Here's Dwayne McDude. Dwayne McDude. I love that name. Thanks for the sub. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you being here. 152 subscribers now. 39,152. Trying to get to 39,200. That's our new goal. 39,200. We still have some time left, but not long. You're right. It is coming down to the nitty gritty here as we are in the top of the 6th. Dodgers have just faced ousted Peralta, the starter. This was probably his last inning anyways, but not enough. As Max Muncy took a 3-2 deep to center field home run for Max Muncy, his first homer of the postseason. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Thanks so much, guys. The Brewers swept the Dodgers in the regular season. Yes, they did. They took care of the Dodgers. That's why I was like, ooh, this is going to be a great matchup. All right, here's Uribe getting in there. Let's go back in it. Here is Hernandez, who hit one to left field. Made it 1-1 Dodgers back in 2-1 Dodgers back in the 2nd. And his first pitch is a strike on a sinker. 0-1. 0-1 count for Uribe. There's the pitch. That's right off of Uribe. Does he have enough time to get it? Throws it to first. Did he get him? Oh, he did. He overthrew him. And Hernandez going to second. Did he get him out? Save. He overthrew him at first, and then Vaughn threw it to second. Oh, okay. They're saying that it hit the dugout, so he was safe anyways. But the coach is like, he tagged him. So they're wondering, was it a ground rule double? Because the ball went into the dugout or it bounced off the dugout. So Uribe throws it to first, and he missed him. Vaughn missed the scoop. And then Vaughn goes and picks the ball up. And the question is, does it hit off the dugout or did it hit him? Did not hit him. I guess he's allowed to go to second. So, all right, so there you go. So, a 2-out double for Hernandez. Now, here's Tommy Edman, who's 1 for 2 with a double. Tommy Edman, 1 for 2 with a double. Do not compare the Dodgers to the regular season, Eddie says. Rob, what's up, man? I don't watch baseball anymore because they're on drugs. And I sometimes watch postseason games, but I think it's a shame that they're not on regular TV. It's all about show me the money. Well, Rob, we're right here. You don't have to pay the money. This is MLB Game Day 3D. It's the best thing on YouTube. Check it out. Here it is, a pitch. Strike. Strike 2. 0-2 count here on a 86-mile-an-hour slider. We got 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Uribe comes set, the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Got him!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him, that's right, we did, y'all. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Automatically gets on second if the ball's in the dugout. Right, that's what I was thinking. That's why he didn't, I mean, that's why when the guy tagged him, it was fine, so. All right, we go to the bottom of the 6th. Brew Crew up to bat. Contreras, Yelich, and Vaughn coming up. Contreras, Yelich, and Vaughn up to bat. Here's your box scores too as well. Let me bring this down just a little bit. There's that. Here's your box scores. Got him. That's right. Anytime, Brewers, Dodger fans, anytime your pitcher strikes anybody out, you're putting K's in the chat. All right, coming up for your Brew Crew, Contreras, C-Train, 0-2, Yelich, 0-2 with a strikeout, and Vaughn, 0-2. I like that NASCAR driver cam view, mostly because no commercials. That's right, Molly. Yep. Wish I could show that, but it's a paid subscription through HBO Max, and they would not appreciate me showing that cam if it was paid. HBO Max would be like, no, you ain't doing that. But we have a great time. If you like NASCAR, make sure you check us out. We got 641 folks here. If you like NASCAR, make sure you come check us out this weekend. We're at the Talladega Super Speedway. Trucks on Friday, Xfinity on Saturday, and Cup Series Sunday afternoon. Come on down as we got 2 of 3 races in the final round of 8. Denny Hamlin won last week at Las Vegas. My driver's in the championship for. What other drivers will get in the championship for? Come along and check us out this weekend. It all starts with a race paint scheme and race weekend preview on Friday. And if you're a pro membership, pro and MVP members get early access to those vlogs. So make sure you check those out for becoming a member. Those batters need to hit. I know, man. I bought adult beverages for $10. I'm home in my room. There you go. It's the safest way to do it, man. It's the safest way to do it. Right. Bottom of the 6th, Brew Crew. Yeah, all 3, CeeLo. Same with hockey. Number 1, useless. Ask the Bruins. Winnipeg Jets. Nothing like chilling at home. There you go. And that's what, CeeLo, D-Lo, do you follow the ARCA races? Only when Mitchell, what's his name? What's his name? Something Mitchell. We call him, what do we call him though? Cletus McFarland. When he does the ARCA races, we follow him. But congratulations to Butterbean Queen for winning the championship. All right, C-Train gets in the box there, and he's going to face Yamamoto. 66 pitch up here for Yamamoto. 5 innings pitched. 5 Ks, 1 earned. Yamamoto, the pitch, and that's quickly a ground ball to third. He's going to throw it across. Got him. One down. Muncy, who just was the hero for the home run, throws out Contreras. That's a 5-3 if you're scoring at home. 5-3. You know, Arca series is over, Roger. Arca series is over. Butterbean Queen won the championship. All right, here's Yelich, the DH. He's 0 for 2. He is 0 for 2. Yelich, 0 for 2. MLB doesn't want a small market team in the World Series. Strike, I understand that. I know, but sometimes it's over for the Brewers. Young Money says. Young Money, what's up? Appreciate you being here. Here's Yelich. Could the Brewers go down 2-0? Swing and a miss. Strike. Both series will be at 2-0. Roger, what's up? Thanks, CeeLo. 0-2, 1 out. It's over for the Brewers, Eric says. Here's the pitch. Ball. 1-2. 1-2 on a curveball. 75-mile-an-hour curveball. New Mexico State's playing when? Here's Yelich. The 1-2. Ooh, inside. It's 2-2. 2-2. 640 in the house. Help us out. Hit that like for us. Trying to get to 300 likes. 300 likes, y'all. 300 likes. 2-2. Here's Yamamoto. Contact going to second base. Throws it over. Got him. That's Tommy Edman to Freddie Freeman. That's a 4-3 if you're scoring at home. And that's 1 out. 2 outs. 2 outs. Sorry. 2 outs. Now here's Andrew Vaughn. He's 0 for 2. 0 for 2 tonight. Andrew Vaughn batting .211 on the season. .211 on the season for Andrew Vaughn. Here's Yamamoto. Ball low. Yamamoto now 72 pitches for Yamamoto. Delicious. Delicious us, the only Brewer I know. Seriously. It's the pitch. That is a foul to the right side. Foul to the right side. Sinker, 1-1. Reached on a fielder's on an error last time for Vaughn. Muncy bobbled it, so he did get on base, but was an error on Muncy, so was not charged to hit. I know that's going to mess a lot of parlays up out there. Here's Andrew Vaughn, 0 for 2, the first baseman. Yamamoto, the right-hander. He kicks, he deals, the pitch, swing and a miss. 2 strikes, it's 1-2. Ken says Milwaukee doesn't want Milwaukee in the MLB doesn't want Milwaukee in the World Series. That explains why 3-2 pitch to the second Brewer batter in Game 1 was called a ball when it was actually a strike. They want those Dodgers in the World Series. The pitch, because it's a world around. If the Dodgers in the World Series, they're going to get views from all over the world. They will get it all over the world already, but because the Dodgers are there, it'll be all over the world. Here's the 1-2. 2 outs. The pitch. Contact. Muncy with the grab. Muncy with the grab down there on third base line. And that is it. We go to the top of the 7th, y'all. Top of the 7th. Line drive to Max Muncy doing his job. He's doing it with his bat. And he's doing it with his glove. Max Muncy. So up to bat here for your Doyers. It is Kiki Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a run scored. Pages 1 for 1 with a double, a hit by pitch, and an RBI. And Ohtani 0 for 3 with 2 Ks. What's up, CeeLo? Keep up the great work. Thank you, John. Appreciate you. Jesse says I live close to New Mexico state line. Eddie says, especially ratings from Asia countries, especially Japan. Right. You're exactly right. Ken says if they wanted the Dodgers there, that pitch would have correctly been called a strike. But what's up, William? Good to see you. And Lloyd says, CeeLo, just wondered if any drivers who eligible for the Final Four could actually win at Dega. The odds are against it. Yep, they are. Yelich is the only Brewer I know, seriously, spelling correct sometimes sucks. All right. Thanks so much for hanging with us tonight. Our first Dodger game in a while. Trying to get some more Dodger fans here. Lloyd, we've actually had more views with the Mariners and the Blue Jays and Mariners ALDS than we've had with the Dodger viewers the last 2 games we've done. Dodgers will be opening the season everywhere at Tokyo. Dan says Dodgers suck. Hate the Brewers, but don't want to see a piece of crap city like LA win the World Series. Phoenix, man, here. Go D-backs. There you go, Dan. Appreciate you being here, Dan. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. We're in the top of the 7th. Kiki Hernandez and Uribe is back out there for your Brewers. Who's filling in for Suarez next year? I'm not sure. Not sure. All right. Kiki Hernandez going to step in the box here. Hernandez, 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a run scored. He's batting .357 for the postseason here. Sorry to bail out, but time for some strange brew. All right, man. RB, thanks for being here. I've never got a message from you yet, RB, that I know of. Make sure you check out my social medias so you can get your stuff. I didn't see any message from you, RB. All right, Kiki. Maybe Ohtani starting game 3 at LA? Maybe. Aren't you gonna welcome me to the club of the Dodgers, Eric? Welcome, Eric, to the club of Dodgers. 253 likes, trying to get to that 300 mark, y'all. 300 mark. I'm subscribing. This 3D technology you got is the closest thing to being able to watch the real game. Thank you so much. Thank you, Logan, for subbing. Appreciate you. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1-1. 1-1. Begin to start thinking about who you got for player of the game. You can go into MLB Game Day and choose your player of the game. They are available. Here's the pitch. Swinging. Oh, called strike. Slider 1-2. My dad loved the Dodgers and hated the Yankees, but it was Drysdale, Koufax. Koufax. Sting should beat Triple H at WrestleMania. CeeLo is the guy. Thank you, T. Lee. Dodgers are the Yankees West. They are. Here's Hernandez. Kiki. Here's the pitch. That's a fly ball, left center field, going back to the wall. Bounces off the wall. There goes Hernandez, the 2. Save. Hernandez. Double. Hit off the wall. And that's his 4th double of the postseason. Kiki. The Hernandez doing it today against the Brewers. Both of them are. Hernandez, Kiki is 2 for 3 with 1 run scored. Teskar is 2 for 3 with 1 run scored and 1 RBI. The Hernandez boys putting a hurting to the Brewers here in the top of the 7th. First pitch for Pages is a strike. Okay, a slider. Strike 1. Slider, strike 1. That's the MVP, T. Lee says. Tommy, I enjoyed your wrestling useless trivia, Grant says. All right, Pages shows bunt. Going to be a sack bunt. They're going to pick it up, throw it to first. That's going to move the runner to third. So Pages does his job on a sack bunt and moves Kiki to third. Now we got Ohtani. Ohtani. Let me see those 17s. Ohtani. It's Ohtani. Up to bat. See what he can do. Dropping those 17s. We got a pitching change. It's going to be Aaron Ashby is going to be facing Ohtani. Aaron Ashby now. Let's see if he can redeem himself. Show up to bat. I've been watching Road Warriors in Japan from the 80s. Best ever, Molly says. 679 in the house. Thanks so much for being here. See if we can get up to that 700 mark. 258 likes. We're trying to get to 300 likes tonight. And Sape, thanks so much for subbing. Appreciate that. 39,161. We are on our way to 40,000 subs. We are 839 subs away from 40,000 subscribers. 839 subs away. Ohtani is terrible in the playoffs. Ohtani can't ever get a home run. Ooh, so Ashby the lefty, he started one of the ALDS games in wild card, I believe. ALDS games. He started game 1 of the ALDS, I believe. Ashby did. In a bullpen game. Oh, here's Ashby. Trackhouse getting a very good driver, but is he ready for Cup? I don't think so, Roger. Ashby. Borrow Max's glasses, Show. Maxie's doing pretty good. So here's Ashby now, the pitcher, facing Show Ohtani. 0 for 3 with 2 Ks. Can Show get the hat trick tonight? Show with the hat trick. We'll give you the final line score on both Milwaukee pitchers here in the middle of the inning. Also coming up, 7th inning stretch coming up here. 7th inning stretch coming up. Craig. Thanks, Craig, for the sub. Appreciate you, Craig. Appreciate that so much. And Sape, thanks so much, guys. All right. Ohtani, the Phenom. Could he put a 2-run shot on the board and put this game away? Or does Ashby get Ohtani here? The lefty. Ohtani batting left. Lefty on lefty. Yesterday he walked Ohtani. Here's Ashby again. He comes set. The pitch. First pitch is a ball. 97-mile-an-hour sinker. 704 in the house now. Thank you guys so much for hanging with us. 704 in the house. Here's the pitch. Foul outside. It's 2-0. 2-0, trying to get to 300 likes. Do not stink again, Eddie says. Oh no, he's suck again. 3-1 isn't good enough. Let's go, the real Jackson says. Ashby comes set. The pitch. Fouled off. It's 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. My Boston College Eagles suck this year. Ohtani trying to make it a something here. Show. Here's the 2-1. Ooh, caught the bottom of the zone. 2-2. 2-2. Could he strike him out here? Could Ohtani get the hat trick here tonight? He has not done well here in the postseason, for sure. The pitch. Swing. Oh, got close. Fouled it right there in front of the box. Oh. Caught a piece of it, foul. You want Ashby on the Sox. Ashby the lefty. I'll give you the final line scores on your 2 pitchers for the Brewers here pretty soon. But Ohtani, the pitch, fouls it off again to the left side. Fouled off. It's 2-2. 2-2, 1 out. 2-2, 1 out. 752 in the house. LV Joya, thanks so much for subbing. Appreciate that. Keep on subbing, y'all. 3 subs away from 39,170. Here's Ohtani. There's a base hit to the right side. That's going to get through. That's going to score a run. And it's 4-1 Doyers. Ohtani comes through. Base hit to the right side. A little blooper, but it got past Vaughn. Here is Bettis. Here's Mookie Betts. Mookie 0 for 2 with a walk. Ohtani comes in clutch, making it 4-1 here in the 7th. Here's Mookie now. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes. 0-2. 0-2. 0-2 count. Ohtani is battling. It was a good battle, but he came up clutch. Here's the 0-2. Foul ball. It hooked foul. I'm still not comfortable with a 4-1 lead. More. 4 needs more. Thanks for the sub. Mermanel. Thanks so much for the sub. Sorry if I butchered your name, but thanks for the sub. Welcome to the channel. We do baseball here and NASCAR. There's Mookie Betts. Mookie batting .313 for the postseason. Mookie. Ball. 1-2. 1-2 for Mookie. Thank you. KABIR Chaffin. Thanks so much. 1-2. The pitch. Contact. Right field. Churios on it. Line drive. Nice catch. That is 2 outs. 2 outs. Ohtani goes back to first. And that's 2 outs. Here's Freddie. Freddie Freeman. Freddie. Where's it? Freddie. It's Freddie. We have a redeem for it. Redeem Freddie. So Ohtani's still at first. Yes. Ohtani's still at first. I was going to say, Seattle is not done by a long shot. Here's Freddie now. Facing Ashby. First pitch, swing and a strike. 98-mile-an-hour fastball. 766 in the house. Thanks so much, guys, for being here. 766 in the house. The 8th inning has been bad for Dodgers pitching. Well, they got a little lead, though. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. 0-2. 97-mile-an-hour sinker. 97-mile-an-hour sinker. 0-2. 0-2. Here's Ashby on the 0-2. 2 outs. The pitch. Ooh, low ball. Did not call a strike. Almost 300 likes. Trying to get there. 300 likes, y'all. Get us the 300 likes. We'll honor Hammer and Hank again. Moving a little slow. 39,173. Trying to get to 39,180. Here's the pitch. Foul. 1-2. 1-2. Bad pitch. Don't swing, Freddie. Bad pitch. Don't swing, Freddie. Ohtani at first. There's the pitch. There goes Ohtani. Throws it down. C-Train could not come up with it, and that's a stolen base for Ohtani. Show. Stolen base number 1 for the postseason for Show. And he is now in scoring position. Freddie Freeman here down 2-2. Well, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ashby, 2 outs. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him. We got him. Ashby gets out of the inning, but we get one more run by a Show RBI single. Coming up for your Brew Crew. Brew Crew has a wall to join. Frelick, who's 1 for 2. Durbin 0 for 2 with a 2 Ks. And Bauer 0 for 2. And here is your lineup as well. Let me take a look at that really quick. All right, at this time, y'all, it is time for the 7th inning stretch. Get up and stretch. It's the 7th inning stretch. Put your emojis in the chat, whatever you want to do. Fill the chat, spam the chat with some emojis, y'all. Your Doyers, your Brewers, whatever. Let's go. Gotta get runs, Brewers. Gotta get runs, Brewers. All right. Thanks to all the ones that have been here tonight. Thank you so much for all the love here tonight, guys. 700 folks here tonight with us. We thank you for being here. And Freelick, Durbin with 2 Ks. Try not to join that hat trick tonight. And also Bowers. Thanks for the 7th inning stretch, y'all. Appreciate all that. Look at Trevor dropping those Blue Jay emojis. Hot dogs for dubs. Take me out to the ball game. Let's go Brewers. Thanks for that here. The front man. Let's go Brewers, he says. Jays and Brewers going to Cancun together. Join the Braves and everybody else. Calling a night, CeeLo. Good night, Peter. Thanks so much for hanging with us tonight. Thanks for being a member and all that. We appreciate y'all tonight. On the go with CeeLo. All right, Yamamoto coming back out there. 76 pitches for Yamamoto. 6 innings pitched, 5 Ks, 1 earned. We're keeping that bullpen fresh for the Dodgers. Keeping that bullpen fresh for the Dodgers. All right. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, we're 25 subs away now from 39,200. 25 subs away. All right, here's Freelick. First pitch is a ball outside. 1-0. 1-0. Mariners' style of baseball in Seattle are never ending. Yamamoto's still out there. Here's his 78th pitch. It's a strike. Strike 1. 95 on the fastball. Strike 1. It's 1-1. All right, here we go. Freelick, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Freelick. I did a 7th inning stretch at Dodger Stadium, and Vince Scully picked me out of the crowd. He was actually talking about me on the stadium PA. Wow, that's awesome. Here's the pitch. Ooh, ball high. 1-2. 2-2. Sorry, 2-2 for Freelick. 2-2. Andre the Giant won that Battle Royal. Thanks for the shout out. You're welcome. Thanks for the sub. I just moved to Mountain Town, South Vietnam. Little ground ball. Shortstop throws it across. Got him. 1 down. 1 down. Freelick grounds out to Mookie. To Freddie. That's a 6-3 if you're scoring at home. 6-3 if you're scoring at home. CeeLo, are you a Brewer or a Dodger fan? Bruce, neither. I'm a Braves fan that's enjoying some baseball in the postseason with no dog in the fight. Here's the first pitch, strike for Durbin. He's 0 for 2 with 2 Ks. He does not want to get the hat trick here. Yamamoto, 82 pitches. Jake, just a little behind there, Jake. Here's the pitch. Strike 2, 0-2. 0-2. But thanks for the emojis, Jake. Snell had 77 pitches last night in the 7th. Yeah, both pitchers dominating here for the Dodgers. There's a little ground ball. And that's to Tommy Edman. To Freddie. That's 2 outs. That's a 4-3 if you're scoring at home. 4-3 if you're scoring at home. Tommy Edman. Got him. 2 down. Now batting the left fielder, Bowers. He's 0 for 2 as well. Bowers 0 for 2. I'm late, but finally here. Marshall, thanks for being here, buddy. Thanks so much for hanging with us. 295 likes, 5 more to 300. 5 more likes to 300. Here's the pitch for Yamamoto. First pitch is a ball outside. 1-0. 39,177. Our push to 40K. We're trying to get, again, this is dope. You doing this rest of the series and World Series? We're gonna do any game that was possible for us to do. So definitely the whole World Series. No hands, but unless they do some day game for some reason. Definitely the World Series. Here's the pitch. Well, that's strike one. 2-1. 2-1. We'll definitely be doing the ALCS tomorrow, and then we'll see what times is the best for us for on Thursday. Here's the pitch. Strike. 2-1. They don't have them separated enough where we could do back-to-back. They don't have them separated enough. So question, what if it wasn't scoring at home? Answer 44s every 300 likes, every 100 likes we honor Hammer and Hank. We got 2 more to go there. Here's the 2-2. That's a ground ball. Second, Edmonds gonna pick it up, flip it to Freddie, and that's 3. And the Brewers lose another chance. We go to the 8th. The Brewers are down to 6 outs. Thanks so much for the sub, Marvin. Appreciate you, Marvin. Thanks so much, buddy. And there is coming up for your Doyers. Top of the 8th. Doyers. Will Smith 0 for 3 with a K. Muncy 1 for 3 with a homer and an RBI and a run scored. And Teoscar Hernandez 2 for 3, a homer, an RBI, and a run scored. So Yamamoto right now looking pretty good, keeping the Dodgers bullpen out of it. They are fresh. They haven't had much. They only used 2 bullpen yesterday, Trenton and the closer. But we'll see what happens here. 728 y'all in the chat. Thanks so much for hanging with us. There's 300 likes. Every 44 like, every 100 likes, we honor Hammer and Hank. If you're a Dodgers fan, Brewers fan, Braves fan, baseball fan, or someone that knows who the heck Hank Aaron is, 44s in the chat, y'all. Respect the 44 right now. 44s in the chat, y'all. Hammer and Hank. Let's see them. 44s. What's up, Butterfly? Good to see you. Stu Crew playing their last game at home. Unmad Libby. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. New pitcher for your Brewers, Myers. Let's take a look really quick on that. Let's look really quick on that. Lineups here. We'll look really quick if I have time. Brewers. Final line score on your pitchers. Peralta, 5 2/3 innings pitched. 5 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned. And 1 walk, 4 Ks. Uribe, 2 1/3 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 1 K. And then Ashby, 2 1/3 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 K. And now Myers, Tobias Myers, up to pitching now for your Brewers. Here's your final line score on all your Brewer pitchers. 821 in the house. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for hanging, y'all. See if we get 1,000 in the chat before it's over. That would be fun if we get 1,000 in the chat before it's over. But thank you guys so much. Here's Will Smith. He's 0 for 3 tonight with a K. And Will Smith is batting 200 for the postseason. 200 for the postseason. Come on, Brewers, you better than this, Butterfly says. Will Smith, the catcher, is 1 for 4. Or 0 for 4. 0 for 3, sorry, 0 for 3. Here's Will Smith, 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Pitch. That's a base hit. That's going to bloop. Right field. Cheerio's not going to get to it. And that's a leadoff single for Will Smith. He's now 1 for 4 today. 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Now here's Muncy, who took it deep. Took it deep last time up. Muncy now. So much for the top seed. Dodgers making crew look weak. Another useless wrestling fact. Dusty Rhodes. Here's Muncy now. Here's the pitch. Ooh. Strike. Cutter. 0-1. 89-mile-an-hour cutter. 89-mile-an-hour cutter. 300 likes. 300, almost 900 in the chat now. Awesome. Got to go, y'all. See you, Jesse. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Foul tip. Foul tip. Foul tip. 0-2. 0-2 counts. 0-2 count. 875 in the chat now. As it's growing slowly but surely. Here's Muncy. The pitch. Outside ball. It's 1-2. 1-2 to Muncy. It was a 3-2 count when he took it deep to center field, making it 3-1. Then Shosho came up and hit a base hit, bringing in Kiki. Here's the pitch. That's a ball. It's 2-2. 2-2. Jerry the King Lawler. 2-2. I love the wrestling facts in our chat all the time. It's fun. Here's Muncy now, trying to do what he did last time. Here's the 2-2. Ball inside, low. 3-2. Last time it was 3-2. Anyone watching and not liking, what up? I know, right? Come on now. Trying to get to 400 likes of 896 in the house. Last time it was 3-2. He took it to deep center field. Here's the pitch. And he walked him. Tyler. Tell him where to go. All right. Steven Tyler told him to walk this way. And now it is the other Hernandez, who's 2 for 3 tonight. A homer, an RBI, and a run scored. Brewers not looking good here in the top of the 8th as they are down to the last 6 outs for the Brewers. Dude, you're awesome. Vin Scully would have been proud of you. Thank you, Tim. Thanks so much, man. That's awesome. Great. Thank you for the kind words. Thanks so much. What the hell was Andy Kaufman doing in a professional wrestling ring? All right, here's Hernandez. Homer, an RBI, and a run scored. He's trying to finish this for the Brewers tonight. Here's the pitch. That's a 2 strikes. 2 strikes. 2 strikes now. Dodgers trying to break open the game right here, Eddie says. Enough is enough. Let's go, Brewers. That's right, Butterfly. Aerosmith from Boston was that. Should have get a Johnny Cash clip of I Walk the Line, right? Exactly. We've had the Steven Tyler for a long time, so. All right, here's Myers. Runners at first and second, trying to get out of this jam with no outs. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes. Oh, fouled it. Ooh, got lucky. Foul. Hernandez fouls it off. Fouls it in the chat now. Awesome, y'all. Thanks so much, guys, for being here. 1,000 in the chat now. Thank you guys for hanging with it. My name is CeeLo. On the go at CeeLo. On the go at CeeLo's our YouTube channel. The pitch. Fouled off again to the right side. We do baseball, MLB playoffs right here. Tomorrow night, Jays, Mariners, right here. Same form, same way. MLB Game Day 3D is what you're watching. It tracks the baseball speed, the bat speed, the player movement, everything, the ball movement. It goes and tracks it, puts it in a program, and it puts it in here to MLB Game Day 3D. Here's Myers, the pitch. Ball, 1-2, 1-2. 1-2, thanks for the sub, appreciate that. Thank you for the sub. Richard and Dom, thanks so much, Richard and Dom, for the sub. Trying to get Hernandez here out of Myers trying to get Hernandez here to get out of a jam. 1-2, no outs. First and second with 1-2. That's a little blooper to third. Did he tag him? No, he did not, but he got him at first. The third, Muncy to second. But Hernandez grounds out, but runners move. Runners move. That's a 5-3 if you're scoring at home. 5-3 if you're scoring at home. And now it is Tommy Edman. Tommy Edman, last year's NLCS champion, NLCS MVP. Came alive in the NLCS last year. And now here he is. Tommy Edman trying to put this away. First pitch is a ball outside on a cutter. Tommy Edman Trying to put this away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. Send them back to the West Coast up 2-0. Here's the pitch. That's a base hit to right field that gets past Vaughn. That's going to score a run. And Edman gets a 1-out single. RBI single. Richard. Tommy Edman coming in clutch like he did last year on an NLCS MVP run. Tommy Edman puts the dagger in the Brewers down 5-1. 5-1. Woo! That must be using an AI ball against Shosho. Is that it? And I think that's going to be it for Myers. As that is it for Myers. As Edman puts the dagger, 5-1 Dodgers. Thank you so much, Dave is a beastly. Thanks so much, Dave is a beastly. Richard and Dom, we're 4 away from 39,200. Thanks so much, guys. 1,300 now in the chat. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate all the love. We're over 300 likes, trying to get to 400. This is MLB Game Day 3D, y'all. And they're leaving Myers in there. They're leaving Myers in there. And it's up to bat is the other Hernandez, Kiki. And Jackson says, I'm feeling pretty good now. 5-1, not completely, but better. All right, here's Kiki. He's 2 for 2, a double, a K, and 2 runs scored. First pitch, caught the outside strike. Slider, 0-1. This is better than the real game. Thank you, Danny. We have a good time with it. It is off the MLB TV subscription. You cannot have it for free. Here's Myers. He comes set. He kicks. He deals. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes at 0-2. 0-2 counts. 0-2 counts. Playing the chat like champions, Eddie says. Let's go, Kiki. Susan says, what's up, Susan? Appreciate you being here too, y'all. 336 likes. Keep it going. 341 likes now. Here's the pitch. Outside ball. Outside ball. 1-1. 1-2. Sorry, 1-2. 1-2 to Kiki. Myers. Myers pitch number 17 coming up here for the right-hander. The pitch. Fouls it off. 1-2. 1-2. I put the Dodgers bet to win it all. Let's see what happens. Dave, good luck. Brewers are drunk. They do not want to go back to the West Coast. They don't want to go to the West Coast down 2-0 against this Dodger team that can explode at any moment. Here's Myers. Here's Kiki. Here's Kiki. Ooh, inside. 2-2. 2-2. What up, buddy? 1,100 in the house. Thanks so much, Mir. 3 more subs now. 3 more subs to 39,200. Hit that like. Trying to get to 400 likes. Here's the pitch. That's a pop-up right side. Is they're going to get to it? Out of play. Out of play. Out of play. What inning are we in, Pogs? We are in the top of the 8th. The Brewers are down to their last 6 outs. But the Dodgers are creeping up more and more. Spike says, I found this channel last year. Dodgers World Series run now. Back again for the Dodgers World Series run. Spike. Spikey. Thanks so much. Welcome back, Spikey. Appreciate you. We had a great time last year. We had a great time last year. We'll see what happens again. Batter timeout. Oh, we got Contreras in there. Contreras says, I'm going to bat. He says, I want to try it out. Umpire says, I don't know. Up and down, up and down. Here go the pitch. Just a bit outside. Outside Bryce, man. Welcome back. Jays and Brewers both going to try to channel the 1985 Royals and 1986 Mets and the 1996 Yankees. We'll see. Both teams going to be down 2-0 going to the other respective homes. Mariners are no joke. Do not underestimate. Exactly. Oh, yeah. They can. The Mariners can put it on them, bro. All right, here's Kiki. It went to the wall last time. Double K and 2 runs scored. Here's the pitch. Outside, 3-2. 3-2. Myers having an issue here. The King down here in South Florida. And they're walking him? Okay, they're going to walk him. Steven Tyler. Tell Kiki where to go. All right. Now Pages, bottom of the order. I'm sure this is the last batter Myers is going to face here. They were not going to go to the top of the order with Ohtani. First pitch is a foul to the right side. Go Seattle Mariners, Chris. We'll be doing Mariners tomorrow night, y'all. Mariners Jays right here on the channel tomorrow night. Be right here. Be here. Be square. Hey, guys, I made it. What's up? I'm Batman. Roland. Thank you so much, Roland Flores. Thank you so much for the sub. We are now over 39,201. We are 799 subs away from 40K. 799 away from 4K. Yes, sir. Let's go. All right, here's Myers. He comes set. The pitch to Pages, and that's another foul. 0-2. 0-2. Definitely the last batter. They're not going to let Show. They're not going to let Myers face Show here. Especially on a righty-lefty matchup. Myers with 25 pitches here. 25 pitches. Batter calls timeout. Pages steps back out. Pages steps back out. Makes him think about it. Myers staring him down. Rosendo Garcia, thanks for liking the subscribe. Appreciate that. Here's Myers. He's set. He kicks. He deals, and that's a ball. 1-2. 1-2. Steroid Bonds cheater. 1,300 in the chat. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate you being here. Pages, 1 for 2, 1 out. Well, count is 1-2, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Popped up, shortstop, out to the left side in foul territory. Ortiz grabs it and thought about running there. He thought about tagging. I watched him. He moved. But that's an out. That's 2 outs. Pages grounds out. I think that'll be it. I think this is going to be it for Myers. They're not letting him face Shohei. And yeah, that's what I thought. They're not letting him pitch to Shohei. There's no way. Show. Yep, that's it. Show up to bat, y'all. New pitcher coming in. New pitcher. Thanks, Roland and Dave and Richard. And that's it for Myers. New pitcher for your Brewers, Robert Gasser. That is it. Show up the bat. Ohtani up to bat here. Thank you, Go H Ducks. Go Ducks. Go Ducks. I see how you said Go Ducks. Stadium on silent mode. Yep, stadium on silent mode. I got a little stadium sound in there, but just to have a little bit of thing playing. I need to, maybe I'll start working on like crowd noise and stuff like that. Where is there a Dodgers player on the mound? I don't know. It's 3D, man. Well, here's Gasser. We'll watch him warm up here in a second. What's up from Mexico? Tony. What's up, Tony? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Thanks so much, guys. Hit that like. We're trying to get to 400 likes. 400 likes. 400 likes. Help us out, y'all. 1364 in the house now. 1364 in the house. It was a slow gather, and people finally started seeing us, started feeling us. YouTube started sharing us out. That's how it works. That's how it works, y'all. Gasser, the lefty against the lefty. You knew they'd go lefty against lefty here with Ohtani. You knew they would. Go Mets. Go Mets, Pog says. I feel you, Mets. Hey, I know that guy in the 5th row behind the plate. Do you, Bruce? Look at that kid in the sombrero. So Robert Gasser, the new pitcher for the Brewers. I left for a few to get a shower, and the score changed. Who got the last RBI? It was Tommy Edman. Tommy Edman drove in a run. Muncy in a home run, and then Ohtani had the RBI single. And then Tommy Edman had an RBI single. And now it's Show. Show up to bat here. Appreciate all the love here tonight. Thanks so much for hanging with us. 1 for 4, 2 Ks, RBI, and a stolen base. Gasser wants to get Ohtani to join the hat trick club here tonight. Ohtani with 2 Ks, and his first pitch is a swing and a miss. 80-mile-an-hour sweeper. 80-mile-an-hour sweeper for Gasser. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Ohtani fouls it off. Ohtani fouls it off. 0-1, 2 outs. That's two strikes. 2 strikes. 0-2. 0-2 for Show. Gasser comes set. He kicks. He deals. Hat trick time for Ohtani. Struck him out.
Got him!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hat trick.
we got him.
Gorilla God, thanks so much for the sub. We got him. Brewers, thank you, Rosendo. Brewers go to the bottom of the 8th. They're down to their last 6 outs. Yes, sir. All right, Tommy Edman put a nail in the coffin there to the Brewers. They have a long way to travel. Ortiz 0 for 1 with a walk. Churio 1 for 3 with a homer, a K and an RBI, and Turang 1 for 3 and a strikeout. So there is your at bat and your box scores for you guys, like the parlays. This is MLB Game Day 3D, y'all, based on the Google Statcast cam at American Family Field. It tracks baseball speed, player movement, bat speed, all that, puts it in a program, puts it back out there, and this is what you get. MLB Game Day 3D. And I'm going to go back to strike zone because that wasn't right. But you're watching a middle of the inning warm up here in the bottom of the 8th. Ortiz is going to be facing. We'll see if Yamamoto coming back out there. 89 pitches for Yamamoto. 7 innings pitched, 5 Ks, 1 earned. So anyway, this is MLB Game Day 3D based on the Google Statcast cam at American Family Field. It is off of the MLB TV subscription. It's $39.95. You can listen to the Dodgers radio network. You can listen to the Brewers radio network. You can listen to any radio network of any MLB team. It comes with the subscription as well. You'll never miss a game. If you sync the 3D to the radio, it is the best. So make sure you check it out on MLBTV.com. All right, let's see what happens here. As Yamamoto trying to go 8 innings here for Yamamoto. Not the one that brought it up. Read the check, Prince says. I'm not talking what you're talking about. Read the chat. Prince says, best part of the stream, we don't have to listen to the corny commentator jokes and no commercials. There you go. Baseball sucks. No salary cap. Not a fair sport. BS sport. Do it. Done it. Done it channel. Let's see here. What's happened while I was gone? Just some RBIs. Ohtani has not been good. Ohtani's better than stick to pitching. Let's see here. It's Taylor Swift. And they say Ohtani's better than Judge, Christian says. Judge is definitely outshining Ohtani in the playoffs, for sure. Well, he's not on the team, right? Best part of the stream. Thank you, Rebecca and Lori, for subbing. Appreciate you, Rebecca and Lori. Now, Ortiz is going to put himself in there. Can you please tell Katie how subs work? They're totally free. Yes, they're totally free. Make sure you subscribe. It's if you take the chat button out of the way, you can see the subscribe. It's free. Free to do. It's free to do, y'all. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ronald. First pitch is a strike. For a second pitch for new pinch hitter for Joey Ortiz, the shortstop, Isaac Collins. Isaac Collins, the pinch hitter for the Brewers here on Ortiz. Mute your mic, Chubbs. DJ, thanks for being here, bud. Thanks for paying me for you to say that. I do appreciate that. 30 seconds that you took to type that, you paid me. I appreciate it there. Thanks so much for taking the time. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome, Steeler. Collins here. Yamamoto. Here's the pitch. It's a foul ball. Foul ball. Ohtani stinks in the playoffs just like last year. Subscribe and you'll be notified when CeeLo goes live. You have to hit the notification bells to do that. You can subscribe, but if you don't hit the notification bells, you don't know. Change the scoreboard. It's 5-1. That's the score. It's 5-1. Here's the pitch. Collins struck him out. Caught looking frozen pizzas. And the Brewers are down to 5 outs. Here we go.
Got him!
Yamamoto.
Ladies and gentlemen,
6K.
we got him.
Frozen pizzas. Thank you, Scott's not home. Scott's not home, y'all. He's out and about. He's on the go with CeeLo. All right, here's Cheerio. He is 1 for 2. The pitch. First pitch, the third. Muncy throws it across. Got him. 2 outs. 2 outs. And Muncy takes care of Cheerio. No patience at the plate for these Brewers, and they're down to their last 4 outs now. June, just subscribed and get that notification bell for full updates when new content is outside. That's right. All right, here's Terang. He's 1 for 3 with a strikeout. There's a foul ball. Terang. I prefer Wheaties. Terang, 0 for 1, 2 outs here. Here's the pitch. And that is a ground ball to second. Tommy Edman throws it to Freeman, and that's 3. 3 outs. We go to the top of the 9th. Top of the 9th. We go to the top of the 9th. Betts, Freeman, and Will Smith. Coming up. Betts, Freeman, and Will Smith. The top of the 9th. Doyers saying, let's go back to the West Coast and let's go home. Brewers are cooked, Eddie says. 395 likes, 5 likes to go to 400. 5 likes to go to 400 likes. We'll honor Hammer and Hank if we get there. Greg, thanks for subbing. Greg, so much. Appreciate it. We're now at 39,227. Moving to 40K. CeeLo's just a chill guy. I'm a chill guy that likes baseball. But if you're going to come in here and say something crazy to me, I'm going to give it right back to you. But I'm going to kill you with kindness as well. So thank you, Jesse. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Help us out. There it is. 400 likes. Let's go. Every 100 likes, we honor Hammer and Hank. Brewers fans, Braves fans, Dodger fans, MLB fans, respect the 44s right here, right now. Every 100 likes, 44s. Respect them. 44s. Hank Aaron. Crowd is clearing out. Thanks for participating, Unmad says. All right, here we go. Going to the top of the 9th. Respecting the 44s, y'all. You got to respect them all the time. 116 likes. Thank you guys so much tonight. 39,229. We are moving, y'all. I love your commentary, CeeLo, and your streams. I'm glad I found you. I'm glad you did too, Jesse. All right. Brewers need 5 runs in the bottom of the 9th. Can they do it? I don't know. Gasser is coming back out here, the lefty. Gasser's coming back out. See what happens here. Mookie Betts. Let me see those 50s in the chat, y'all. Mookie. Mookie. No way, not a chance. Does okay, if you're the coach, are you bringing Yamamoto out for 9 innings, complete game? All right, he's got 1 run, 3 hits allowed. Are you bringing Yamamoto back out in the 9th? Are you going to the bullpen? You saw what happened last night. What are you doing? Are you saying you keeping Yamamoto first pitch? Ooh, did he hit Betts? Did he hit him? Yes, he did. He hit Betts. Where did he hit him, though? That's what I want to see. Oh, he hit him inside. Gasser drills Mookie. Thank you, Joe. Thanks so much for subbing, Joe. Appreciate you. So Gasser just jams Mookie on the inside. Mookie's going to go to the first. Steven Tyler, I know he got hit, but tell him where to go. All right, here is Freddie Freeman. So Gasser just plunks Buki, and now it's Freddie Freeman. Does it make him count? Pitch count for Gasser. He's only got 4 hits. He's got 4 pitches. I think Yamamoto's in the 80s or 90s. I can't remember. First pitch for Freeman is a strike. Strike 1. Rum DMC says, thank you, Peasy. Peasy, thanks for subbing. Appreciate that. Peasy. Here's the pitch. That's a fly foul. Long foul. Left side. So you're saying there's a chance, John said. 0-2 for Freddie. It was a foul ball to the left side. Left fielder thought he could get it, but it ran out of room over there. All right, here's Freddie. 0-2 count here to Freddie. No outs, runner at first. Gasser comes set. He kicks, he deals. It's just a bit outside. Just a bit outside. No chance. No chance. Old Vince McMahon walk-up song. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Outside again, it's 2-2. Did not make him chase on that 4-seam fastball. Think it depends on how long this half inning goes. Blake Snell's really bad. He looked pretty good yesterday. Here's the pitch. Outside 3-2. 3 straight fastballs outside for Gasser. Freddie's not chasing it, man. Freddie's not chasing it. 430 likes. Can you get us to 500 likes to end this stream? I didn't think we'd get to 500. I didn't think we'd get this where we are. There's a little blooper to second. That's a base hit. Freddie's going to get in. They're going to 3. Freddie's going 2. Get out, Freddie. Sorry. Dang. A little grounder to center. Center field, outfield was playing so deep. They just kept on running. Freddie goes to second. And that's a double. His 4th double of the year. And they're going to walk Will Smith. And they're going to load the bases up here. Why? CeeLo says, know your role. Freddie. Wow. Freddie knew that they were playing so deep, and he took it to 2. And now Will Smith. Why are you walking Will Smith? He was 1 for 4 on the day. Will Smith, and they load the bases with no outs. No outs, and they're loading the bases. What the heck? What are we doing here? Robert Gasser intentionally walks Will Smith. Well, Gasser not looking good here. 150 million Dodgers, 350 million. Do it. Outside ball, 1-0. Vegas wants over to hit. Yep, finally got there. Finally clicked, Lloyd. Finally got enough attention. Here we go, Muncy now, who took it deep. Swing and a miss. Took it deep in the 5th and 6th inning. Hit a deep shot to center field off of Peralta. And that was it for Peralta. And then Ohtani came up, hit a single in the 7th. And Tommy Edwin hit one in the 8th. Here we go. Strike. 1-2. 1-2 count here to Muncy. 1-2 count to Muncy. Crazy excuses for the Brew Crew. Brew Crew choking here on these Dodgers. Muncy the pitch. Swing and a miss. Muncy goes down.
Got him!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him. Muncy goes down. That's 1. I think we're going to have a pitching change here. Gasser coming out of this game. And that's it for Gasser, it looks like. I'm not sure if he's going to pitch to Hernandez or not. 2 for 4 tonight. Homer, an RBI, and a run scored for Hernandez. You should not chase bad pitches, Muncy. And that is it for Gasser. New pitcher for the Brewers coming out here. Thanks so much for hanging out with us, guys. Let's see here. Grant Anderson for the bullpen for the Brewers. And let's just take a final line score for the Brew Crew for your pitchers. I know we looked at a couple of them, but we've had Myers. Ashby was 2 third innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 K. Myers 2 third innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 2 walks. And then Gasser, he's responsible for the bases loaded right now. But he's got 2 third innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 Ks, but it could be disaster line score for him if this new pitcher gives up some not so much friendly hits. 1,500 in the house. Thanks so much, guys, for being here. We appreciate you. Give me Wild Thing from the bullpen. It's not Dodgers' fault your team doesn't want to spend money, Buttercup. So there's Grant Anderson up to bat. Grant Anderson up to bat here. 442 likes. We're trying to get to 500 likes, y'all. Bro, you're the bomb, Tim says. You're fun, commentating like Vin. No negative crap talk, and just ain't good comments. Keep it up. Glad I hopped on your channel. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate it, man. Now, like I said, I have no dog in this fight. I'm a Braves fan. My Braves are hanging out in Cozumel at Three Amigos. We're hanging out having drinks, and I'll show you I'm a Braves fan right here. Braves fan, and we wanted to bring MLB Game Day 3D to you guys to call these games. I love calling baseball. I've coached baseball for 10 years, coached fast pitch softball for 2 years. So I know this sport. I enjoy calling it, love watching it, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it too today. All right, here is Hernandez. He's 2 for 4, the right fielder, a homer, an RBI, and a run scored. And Grant Anderson hopefully does Gasser a favor here and gets out of this jam. If not, the ERA is going to go up. This is the first time here. Fun stream. Kevin, thanks for being here. Thanks for commenting. Maryland, thank you so much as well. Here's the pitch. Just a bit outside. 1-0. 1-0. Great commentary. Kind of like this better than the original game. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you so much. Angels in the outfield. Sanford is ready in the bullpen, Gary says. Here we go. The pitch. Ground ball. 5, 4, 3. Double play. Wow. Got out of the inning. Gasser says, thank you, Grant Anderson. And they got out of the inning. Wow. 5, 4, 3 in the chats. 5, 4, 3 in the chat. Double play. 5, 4, 3. Double play. Brewer fans, celebrate. All right. All right. It's the bottom of the ninth, y'all. Brewer fans, get your rally caps on. Rally caps on. And appreciate you for doing this. So mean you root for Freddie. I want to see Freddie. Yeah, I like Freddie. He's always an all-time favorite Brave for sure. I don't like how it all went down, but that is what it is. All right, so C-Train Contreras. We call him C-Train. He was our catcher, Braves catcher for a while, and we got rid of him. I have no clue why. Yelich and Vaughn. So C-Train 0 for 3, Yelich 0 for 3, and a K, and Vaughn. There's your heroes for the Brewers. Here is your heroes for the Brewers. CeeLo is okay. He was rock the Bay back in the day. So he's safe for now. Thank you, Truth. I appreciate it, buddy. MLB, good movie. Trouble with the Curve. Moneyball. Yeah, that's a good one. Double Vision. And this is an interactive chat, too. I try to talk to you guys and see what's going on and talk to you guys and make you feel included, y'all. That's the main thing why you're here, right? You're watching a stream, but you want to talk to the host. You want to interact with your people that are in your chat, too, as well. So we appreciate you being here. So Yamamoto coming out for the complete game. 97 pitches, 8 inning pitched, 6 Ks, 1 earned. And he could get a full, complete game here for Yamamoto. Let's see if he survives. I think this is a great move by the Dodgers here. So Pages is going to move from center field to right field. And Justin Dean replaces the right fielder Hernandez, batting 6th and playing center field. So there is your defensive moves for your Dodgers. And C-Train's going to step in the box here. Let's see what happens. The bottom of the ninth. Brewer fans, rally caps. Dodgers, Yankees, love no salary cap. Do it. Do you think it's working? All your negativity against baseball. Do you think it's working? Because I don't think it does. Here's C-Train. Here is C-Train. William Contreras. Is there any one throw in the bullpen? 97 pitches is a bit risky. I think this is, I'm sure there is, but this is Yamamoto's game to lose here, I think, for the Dodgers. Here's C-Train, steps in the box. Yamamoto comes set the pitch. First pitch, strike. 0-1 on a splitter, 91-mile-an-hour splitter. Toby says, yeah, exactly. Tell him, CeeLo. Yeah, like, I don't think your negativity to baseball's working, y'all. There's 1,500 people watching a 3D version of a baseball game. That should tell you right now that people love this baseball game. They love postseason baseball. It doesn't matter. Here's the pitch. Ball low. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. I'm rookie of the year, Butterfly. That's mine. Rookie of the year. Here's Yamamoto. Come set. Here's the pitch. That's a foul ball. 1-2. 1-2. Dodgers spend the money to win. What does your team spend it for? That's right. 1,600 in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. 1-2 count. Yamamoto at 100 pitches now. Over the 100 mark right now. Here's 101. It's just a bit outside. A 1-1. The call. Me the natural, Jackson. 2-2. I'm sorry. 2-2. That was a cutter. 96-mile-an-hour cutter. Here's Yamamoto against Contreras. The pitch. That's another foul. Contreras staying alive here. It's still 2-2. 2-2. Tomorrow night, y'all. Jays, Mariners. Jays, Mariners back in Seattle. Be here for it. Same time. We'll be on at 6:45 Central. Pre-game, lineups, all that stuff. And then right to it. Here's Yamamoto. Fouled off again. Still 2-2. Still alive here. Tomorrow night, Jays, Mariners. We'll have the stream up later on tonight. Look for that tomorrow morning. If you see it, make sure you hit the like for us. MLB Game Day 3D, y'all. 2-2. Yamamoto now 102 pitches. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Center field. Newly center fielder Dean in there. And that's it. Can of corn, one down. One down, can of corn. Joe says the NFL has a salary cap, and look how competitive that is. Rarely will the same team win the Super Bowl. Thank you for subscribing, Phil. Thanks so much. We're 750 subs away, y'all. 750 subs away from 40K. Here's Yelich, the DH. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. He is batting 200 for the postseason. 200 for the postseason. Thank you, Phil, though. Appreciate that. 470 likes. We're trying to get to 500 likes to end the stream. Foul ball. Foul ball. Foul ball. Foul ball. Foul ball. Here's Yelich. Make sure you try to get to 500 likes. Can you do it for us? 1,700 in the chat. Here we go. The pitch. Ground ball. Yamamoto flips it to Freeman. 2 down. 2 down. As a Cubs fan, I'm loving this, Dave says. 20 likes away from 500. Help us out. 20 likes away from 500. Help us out, y'all. Sit down, Cubs fan. You spent a lot of over 200 million. Joe Blow says. All right, here's Andrew Vaughn. He's 0 for 3. First baseman. He's batting 200 for the postseason. Andrew Vaughn had a base hit, but it was called an error on Max Muncy, so he did not get credit for that hit tonight if you had parlay on him. This 3D is so dope, to be honest. Avis, thanks so much. Subscribing Jesse and Carlos. First pitch is a strike. 0-2. 2 strikes now to Andrew Vaughn. 2 strikes, Andrew Vaughn. Thank you guys for the 3D subs, y'all. Appreciate that. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Fouled off. Fouled off. Does Andrew Vaughn keep him alive here as the Brewers are down to their last strike? 110 pitches for Yamamoto. He comes set. He kicks. He deals. Heading back to LA. Dodgers win. Thank you, L. Appreciate that sub. What's up, Gary? All right, so that is it. Dodgers go up 2-0 on the Brewers, the #1 seed. I love how the players just absorb into the ground, right? Lori, thank you so much. You're welcome. Bruce, good job. Thank you so much, Bruce. Appreciate all the love, y'all. Thanks so much tonight. We had a great time. Yamamoto, remember tomorrow night, Jays, Mariners. Tomorrow night, be right here. Be right here. Nowhere else, y'all. Right here. Yamamoto 2-1 now on the playoffs, 1.83 ERA. Peralta 1 for 2 with a 4.70 ERA, so he gets the loss. But man, Yamamoto allowed 1 run and 3 hits. 1 run and 3 hits for Yamamoto. Let's look at the wrap. Okay, that's not gonna work. Moving down here in 1 second. Look at the wrap really quick, and we'll call it a night. No wrap working? Okay, that one's gonna work now. Let's go back here. All right, here we go. What the hell is this? Balls. Okay, here we go. Yamamoto, player of the game. 9 innings pitched, 7 Ks, 1 walk. And some notables too. Kiki, 2 for 3, a double, a walk, and 2 runs scored. Teskar, 2 for 5, a homer and RBI, and a run scored. Muncy with a home run. Shohei with a single as well. And thank you, Glenn, Bob. Thanks for that. Diz Webb and Jesse. Thanks so much. Dodgers left 10 men on base. It could have even been worse. The Brewers only left 4. Both teams had 1 error. And that is it. So, all right, y'all. Thanks so much for hanging with us. We appreciate you. We thank you so much for being here. And what a game tonight for the Dodgers as they go back to LA on Thursday. We'll be carrying that. I'm not sure with the times. I'll have to look at the times. But hopefully we can get them both in tomorrow on Thursday. Let's go, CeeLo. Thank you for another great night of fun. Thank you for the shout outs and much love to all of you. Thank you, Tommy. Thanks for all the wrestling. What else someone said about your trivia? You going to Diga this weekend? No, Gary. We're going to be right here in the office. Be right here in the office, this in the studio all the way through to November. We're not moving. We're not leaving. So thank you guys for being here. Appreciate all the love tonight. My name is CeeLo. On the Go at CeeLo's, our YouTube channel. We do MLB Game Day 3D Playoff Baseball right here. If you liked what you saw tonight, make sure you hit the like. If you're watching on replay, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and become a member as well. You can have those emojis in the chat as well. So thank you guys, everybody. Let's thank some guys, the super chats tonight. I know Tiff gave us a 444 super chat. Let's see here. 444 for Tiff, $1.99 for Notchism, and that's it. So thank you for the super chats tonight. No new members, but hey, you can't get it. And also, we got over 500 likes. Thank you guys too as well. Thanks so much for that too as well. So 517 is of age now. Payback time, the truth says. Brewers fan. I'm not a Brewers fan. 115 million against the 350 million. It's just blowing it against the salary cap stuff, y'all. But that's it. I want to thank my lovely wife. She's on vacation, hanging out in Orlando. I miss you. I love you. And hope you're having a good time. I want to thank my mods for moderating tonight. I want to thank my members for their hard-earned money back to the channel, and I want to thank you for watching. If it wasn't for you, there would be no CeeLo, and there wouldn't be 39,275 strong. So thank you guys so much. We'll be back tomorrow night for some more baseball all the way through the rest of the week. We're looking forward to you. Come hang out with me because you know where we have fun right here. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you. And members, look out for some NASCAR 25 streams. NASCAR 25 streams coming to those MVP members pretty soon. So thank you guys so much. Take care if you go out tonight. Be safe. We'll see you back here tomorrow night for Jays Mariners Game 3 in Seattle. Congrats, Dodgers. Heading back out west up 2-0. Peace.